I need that sports encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut.
What are you?
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. From day one, you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Snow's the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you all. God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you.
Smitty and Jason Brown.
Coach JB Show.
What up, what up, what up? It is Work Boot Wednesday. We are in the building. Strap up your hard hats and your work boots. And it is go time. It is Work Boot Wednesday, powered by BetUS. Make sure you head on over there today. Use the promo code CoachJB and tell them we sent you and get you some money off for tonight's reunion of the old school rivalry, Knicks-Pacers showdown. Old Foes, New Joes is the title of the thumbnail, as you see, because that's what it is. We got a bunch of old foes and some new Joes, and we will see tonight if it can reunite the NBA's fire that we all want to see. We're going to dive into that here in a few. Bill Belichick gets engaged, apparently, allegedly, and his ex-wife is not happy. She confronts current fiance, girlfriend. North Carolina heads into summer ball, and everybody's on edge waiting to see Bill Belichick lead this team on the field. It will be great television regardless. The Knicks-Pacers old school rivalry is renewed tonight in Madison Square Garden, as all the stars will be out there to watch this one as Jalen Brunson takes on Halliburton, as Patrick Ewing and Reggie Miller watch on. Reggie's calling the game. Should be a good series. Well, we hope for NBA's sake. Florida crushes Carolina in the Eastern Finals. Game 1, the NHL Conference Final, to take a 1-0 lead in that series. The Oilers take on the Stars tonight in the West. The Dodgers, the Doyers, ended a 4-game slide after getting swept by the Angels over the weekend by beating the Diamondbacks in extra innings. Ex-NBA veteran Ryan Hollins joins us today to talk about the Knicks-Pacers and what do the Lakers-Clippers do next. But what do I know? Before that, let's dive into it. My main man, Far East Sider 317, LeBron Hairline Having, Lamar Jackson loving, and AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark Jockin, our very own Big Smitty, joins the show. Let's get right into it.
There we go. I'm about to say the music come on at first.
Everything's slow today. Everything's late.
What's going on, y'all, man? It's hump day. Middle of the week. Huh?
Everything's like late, slow. I don't see the show on nothing. It's crazy.
Everything a little weird right now. I ain't gonna lie. The views is weird. It's a weird day right now. But it's Wednesday. We here. We gonna be us regardless if one person's watching or 10,000 is watching. And we gonna keep this train rolling, man. It's me and JB. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Young Billy in the background. And wouldn't be us without people like Kelly Under Chandeliers, Big Fesh 927, Rio, Levi L, Boston Richard, Cambray, R, Monty, and Nicholas Diaz. What's going on, Jason? I saw you was on the yacht yesterday. How was it?
It might have been the nicest day I've been out there on it. Like it was
hot
like
as shit yesterday. Ooh,
but the water was like a lake. just calm. Like there was no like movement.
I like that. I like that. That's perfect day. I should have came on y'all with you yesterday then.
But there wasn't a lot of people out. But it was a Tuesday, you know what I mean? But I had to do some things on the boat. My mechanic had to finally tune one last thing. So a couple of homeboys I haven't seen in a while came out. We chilled and then we drove it around. But hopefully we'll see today. I'm taking it today. I'm taking a jet ski today, Smitty, for the first time.
By yourself or?
Nah, I gotta have a couple people help me because I don't know. I gotta launch that and then I gotta get it in the water. Then I gotta meet up at the yacht.
Right, I'm about to say, yeah. Make sure you bring the right people with you. Bring your AE with you, your girlfriend, and bring Ruben. Make sure you got everything you needed so you can like properly,
Wait, say
be
it
safe
again.
and ride. Huh?
Say everything again. I heard.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure you say. I said, make sure you bring like your AE, your girlfriend, your friends, Ruben. Bring everybody there to make sure.
Time out again. You said AE girlfriend. It's two different things. I don't have a girlfriend, and then AE is a whole nother ballgame.
I was talking too fast. I was just saying, like, bring your AE, your Ruben, your girl, your friends, and make sure you just keep yourself safe. It should be fun.
Ruben at work. Ruben go to work at 2:30 in the morning, right? Every day. Then he get off like at 1.
Yep.
And then he come to the yacht. And so when I drive from here after unpaved and shit.
Shot unpaved.
I smash all the way. I got smashed all the way out of the room and already like sleep in his truck still. He's been asleep for an hour. Like he just chills out there waiting.
Just lay down like in his car or like on the dock, on the deck.
In his car probably because he smoke a lot of he right here. He right there. There he is right there.
He always that's crazy, man.
And he work and he's like got a needle in somebody right now, like fucking up their arm, like doing. And then he's doing dialysis. He's like
he got his phone watching the show with the needle in the arm.
He got earbuds in. He got earbuds in.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Ruben, be safe, man. These are human beings you dealing with, homie.
He's safe. I'm worried about the dialysis cats.
That's I'm saying be safe. Be safe with them.
I don't really care about that.
That's somebody auntie. I know you don't care, but that's somebody auntie, brother, sister, mom, grandma. So, Ruben, make sure you paying attention, homie.
It's probably a torta. But anyway.
Is that food?
Huh?
A torta is food. TORTA. Yeah.
Well,
huh?
You probably should talk to a real Mexican about that and see what they say.
And the torta, like, or is that a tostado? You got the shell.
Tostada?
Huh?
Tostada?
Tostada.
Yeah, you said tostado.
Same thing. Tostada, tomato. Shell, filling shell. Tostado.
Torta is like a big sandwich.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich. It's like pita bread down there, ain't it?
But in the hood, we call tortas like big bitches. Yeah. But you're not from here. You're not from the hood. You're not from LA. So
from the hood. I'm from here though, so I appreciate that.
Not from the hood though, at all. But anyway,
from the super hood.
You gotta get real Mexican. You say you go to the real Mexican spots, but then they serve.
I don't go there to disrespect them. I go there and say, "Hola, cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Y tú?" Yes. Puedo tener tres tacos de carne asada y pollo. Combinación. Yes. Sí. Todo. Eso es todo. Guacamoles y pico de gallo. Sí, por favor. Eso es todo. Debito. Yes, sí. Hasta luego. That's all I say, and I cut out.
And can I get a salad with ranch? That's how it ends.
I come with it on the side. I don't need to. The combo.
Just regular BPS. Salad with ranch.
Beans, rice with a small little side salad with a side of that homemade ranch. Give me an aqua fresca. Ooh, hey. Gene, you're close from just not ever watching the show again. Leave it at that. See, Hector, if Hector say that means I know what I'm doing.
Hector don't know any Spanish.
Yes, he do.
He Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but he knows Spanish real good.
He don't know any Spanish.
East Coast, New York. Shout out to my guy Hector, man. He a real one.
He don't know no Spanish.
Yes, he do. I'm telling you he does.
Like he like an East Coast, like Puerto Rican, like hood cat. He basically black.
He basically knows hella Spanish.
He don't know no Spanish.
He damn near Spanish. Anyway, let's keep this thing rolling.
So damn near Spanish, he's white.
Nah, white ain't. No,
I mean, damn near Spanish, homie. I don't know what that is.
White just like bland, like damn near Spanish. Like black people, we damn near Spanish. Like y'all not white people not damn near nothing. Like respectfully, like y'all just got white, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like you're not close to nothing. You're just white.
We're Anglo.
Huh?
We're Anglo-Saxon.
Spell that.
Anglo?
That's what I say. That's black people shit. Like when we ask somebody a question, they repeat what they clearly heard you say. Anglo? Motherfucker, I said it. Never mind now. Shit, you didn't already repeat. I don't want to hear it now.
Twitter ain't doing it. I don't know what's wrong with the show.
I'm about to turn the show off because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I ain't gonna bust my ass if they ain't gonna bust their ass for me. Pause. This is crazy. It's a crazy Wednesday. The Coach JB show numbers is crazy. Your Twitter's crazy, and then the YouTube is kind of doing what's supposed to do, but it ain't really doing it. I'm getting pissed off. I don't know what you did or what Belly did. I think we're shadow banned.
The show didn't start regularly. You notice it was like waiting like 5 minutes.
Yeah, shadow ban, homie. Something's going on. Elon Musk.
Elon now has YouTube on it.
He fucking the rich person in the world. Anything he want to do. You stop supporting him the same way you were supporting him. You need to get back to it.
I popped up on Twitter. Now I reshared it. I finally found it. So you'll see.
Let's restart the show then. Let's turn this off. And
see the numbers going up. See the things going up on Twitter. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand. Probably Bailey's fault. Probably Bailey's fault.
Yeah.
Let's dive into it. We got a lot to discuss.
Do we?
Smitty, you heard my intro. We got Ryan Hollins joining us, but let's get to the quote of the day right away, and then we'll go back to my lead in so you can discuss what you think about tonight's renewed old school rivalry. Let's see. I want to see if is it really, or is it going to be a bunch of pillow fighting?
Nah,
I'm sorry. I expect that. That's what I expect. Well, quote of the day brought to you by Bet US. Head over there today. Use promo code Coach JB. Smitty, quote of the day. Be you. The world will adjust.
I like that. So my clothing brand, my clothing brand has like a collection called the BU collection. You know, sports bras and shorts for the ladies. We got t-shirts. My clothing brand live for today. LFTclothingbrand.com.
Yeah, I heard all that. But sports what?
Sports bra and short tight. It's like combo. It's a set that comes together. It's called the BU collection. It has BU
sports
right here. Sports bra. It's a BU right here, and it's BU on the shorts. So, like, I appreciate that. Like, you really could have just said BU, and that would have been even better. But, like, it's cool.
I don't know what a sports bra is. Oh, a bra. Titties. Bra.
Not a bra, just bra.
God, the enunciation was so bad, I just now figured it out. Bra. Got you.
I mean, it's not my fault that you're slow.
So we got bra. Really? You sell girls' bras online?
Nah, it's just a sports. It's like an athletic wear.
Oh, sports bra. So they work out in it.
Yes.
Guys like watching girls in bras.
For sure. It's a two-piece thing. Women actually look really good in it, though. It's very supportive.
Your wife support that?
My wife has multiple sets. I've done photo shoots with them, with different ladies. Yes. I think all the girls should get one. Jazzy should go buy a set right now. She'll love it.
Keith could buy a set.
Don't do Keith like that. You're a grown ass man. Thank you, Keith. JB is slow. Thank you.
Keith, can you fit a sports bra? I would love to see you try to put a sports bra on them titties. The fact
that you would love to see it questions our friendship, our workmanship, just questions you as a man.
You fucking fat wobble body. I want to see you fit that motherfucking sports bra. Let's dive into contrary to belief. But quote of the day, Smitty, go ahead. What'd you say it was? Top 50?
No, I'm not gonna rank it because you said this one before, but it's like
I never said this one.
Yes, you have.
That's how
I promise you have.
I know you don't listen.
It's been a long time, so like it's okay.
By the way, that's BPS. By the way, what I just did, you didn't hear.
What'd you do?
Because you didn't rank it, and I know you didn't rank it, but I was like, what'd you say, top 50?
Right. Yeah, I be doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to rank it.
That's how you negotiate, by the way, in the hood. That's how you negotiate.
You should have just said BU, though. That would
like, I got something for sale, but we never talked the price at all, but so what'd you say, $15?
$35, right?
$15?
To me. That's why I didn't notice it, because I just do it as like regular conversation. Right?
Yeah.
That's my
you're
normal
slow.
thing.
You're slow.
I got you like that when we figured out like our money and all that type of stuff. I was like, what you say? You said $10,000 a month, right? Okay, bet. So.
Poll question brought to you by BetUS. Smitty. Oh, I'm sorry, not poll question. I'm on contrary to belief.
I got head is like you throwing off right now.
I got a cold contrary to belief that I thought about all day. Like I got up at 3 this morning. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, okay.
The only time people dislike gossip is when the gossip is about them. Contrary to belief. That's actually a cold one because I don't think people realize every motherfucker in here wants to gossip, and then the motherfuckers start talking about them, and then motherfucker get quiet as shit. I've never seen a cat get more quiet until you start talking about their ass.
And it's men and women too, contrary to belief. It ain't just women.
They were just talking about you. They were just talking about Smitty at the Pump Brothers thing. Boo boo. We go over there, and then motherfucker, man, you heard about fucking what? And that motherfucker started getting quiet, looking around and shit.
Yeah.
Funny.
That's top 40. That's top 45. I like that one. That's top 45. That's original. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It's true. So I'll give you that. Top 45. Matthew Morrison said it's top 1,000. I respect that too. So
top 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Stilly the Boss came back today. Shout out. Respect. Respect. A real one. Coming
Shout
back.
out to Stilly the Boss. Member.
Still think you soft, but you back.
Shout out to Jonathan Guerrero.
Who?
Member. Jonathan Guerrero.
You sound like that dude, that dude with the tatted face, that fucking, like, I don't know what he is.
Who?
He you know what I mean? That fucking trying to the motherfucker talk like that.
Have you ever seen the I don't know who the dude is because you never see his face, but he goes to like restaurants and orders food and he like does a mumble voice the entire time
I'll slap you.
Nah, it should be funny because he's
if I was a worker though, I'm just gonna slap him.
He's talking kind of normal. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? Can I get this?" They're like, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah, can I get the napkin with drinking?"
Yeah, I'm just gonna slap you.
Like what? Can I get the chicken fish with? And he keep going.
I'm just gonna slap him. Wow. You know what I mean?
It gets me every time, though, homie. It's hilarious to me, homie.
Why though?
It's funny because the workers really be like confused. They really trying to like listen to what he's saying because they trying to stay professional. They, it'd be like Chick-fil-A, it'd be spots like that, and it's like, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Smitty. You have no idea who this is. Bailey definitely had no idea. Half the chat have no idea. But George Wendt, childhood, getting to watch him every single day on Cheers. That was Norm, the legendary Norm on Cheers. Great athletes came out today, especially Boston Red Sox athletes, New England Patriots athletes. Smitty, I don't know if you've seen all the tweets from the old school Red Sox and Patriots because it was filmed in Boston, obviously, the bar. Yeah. So Wade Boggs, a bunch of Red Sox legends have come out, and because they were on the show for little hit pieces, little co-op. They actually were in the move or in the show, the series here and there. Mm-hmm. Wade Boggs particularly. So but anyway, he passed away, 76 years old. Shout out to Norm. Mm-hmm. Crazy. He was also in some movies that were funny as hell, man. Some funny movies, man. You have never seen this guy or tell right now.
No, I've seen bits and pieces of Cheers before.
I wasn't a Cheers fan though. Just keep it real.
I wasn't either. That's why I never like watched the whole show, but like it would come on sometimes after whatever else I was watching, and I'll like watch it for a little while. It just kind of was like, as a kid at least, I never watched it as an adult, but as a kid, the tone was just kind of boring for me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't exciting. It wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was even after that era. Like I was in, it was in my era when I was younger, but I was not of that era.
For me, I started like on the rerun side. Is what I'm saying.
I was after that a little bit. Like I was probably too young. Like
when you get bored, just Google Cheers and just like kind of watch some like YouTube episodes so you can know what we're talking about.
When were you born, Smitty?
94.
The last episode of Cheers was in 93.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
The last episode,
I know it was reruns though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Like that. They keep it in the flow. So
no. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I was more of a Three's Company guy.
Three's Company, yeah.
You don't even heard of Three's
Company. I like Married with Children. Y'all thought
I love.
He kind of act like you now. That I really like say it out loud.
Oh, Ed, Big Ed, Dad.
Yeah, you kind of look the same, big goofy looking motherfucker. Like just funny as hell. You might have to Google a picture of him at some point and bring it on. I'm not trying to be funny. Only difference is that Ed got a little bit of hair. It ain't nothing too crazy, but he got a little bit of hair, which I kind of favor, and I act the same too. He's always pissed off and grumpy and shit. Like, just like only thing is he's married, and you'll never be married. And you both got kids, but he just married, and you ain't.
Hey, see, Shaun Waffle, I was more of a Furley guy. I didn't really fuck with Mr. Roper. I was more of a Furley guy. Furley was the other landlord. I like Furley more, but I fuck with Chrissy and Janet. I'll fuck shit out of Chrissy and Janet. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, when I was young, I fuck shit out of both of them. Let's dive into the poll question, Smitty.
Everything.
Will the Knicks Pacers remind us of old school NBA tonight? That's the poll question. Chime in the comments section. Will it give us some old school? I want to be reminiscing tonight. I want to see an old school battle, Smitty. I don't know.
They're going to give us some old school physicality, but
I don't know if Halliburton has that in them.
Let these teams create their own legacy. Let these
I love
teams
that
create
thumbnail.
their own story.
I love that thumbnail, Smitty. I wish that was me and you, too, in the back of that. Even
like just keep going further back with more rivalries. RG3, Ryan Clark, this person, that person. Just keep going.
White Castle in and out. Like just keep going, like all the way back. Like 5 guys and then God. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going.
Like forever. Black, white.
If Bailey was hard, he could do that. He could put like 1 million cats on there, right?
If he was hard, yeah.
Just Photoshop. I don't know what AI now. You got AI.
AI super easy now, right?
Should be moving right now.
But not, I think we will see a lot of that physicality and that toughness that we saw back in the days. Don't expect to be as physical because the game is different. So, like again, comparison is the thief of joy. But we're gonna get like some moments and stuff where we're gonna see some pushing and shoving. We're gonna see some.
Who said that quote?
Toughness, huh?
Comparison is
the thief of joy. I stole that from Marcellus Wiley, so I can't own that.
I know that. That's why I said Marcellus Wiley's going to be on Whitlock today talking about Ryan Clark. So check it out. Everybody. Anyway, keep going, Smitty.
Tyrese, listen, and Tyrese don't get the love because I don't know what it is, man. And I know Brunson's kind of light skinned too, but Tyrese has like a softer voice. He's light skinned. I'm being real with you. Society look at people like that and they call them soft. I'm just being real with you. I'm not. That's just a fact. Anybody
y'all sellouts.
Nah, I'm saying whether it's black people consider light-skinned people soft, and you just kind of did it subconsciously. You said, I don't know if Tyrese got that. Why you say that for? The Pacers, he's the Pacers leader.
Reggie light-skinned.
The Pacers have been a tough team all playoffs. They
Reggie
play grimy, gritty. They dive on the floor. They're not scared to foul hard. Tyrese ain't let nobody punk him. Like when you watch the games, if you come up to him, he's gonna clap back. Like he's that same. He's competitive.
You know why I think. You know why that light skin. You know when that light skin shit started?
When
all the light skin motherfuckers became part of it. That's why I'm like, fuck white mamas, man. But then I was like, fuck white moms, right? And then I was like, damn. But then Steph Curry and Klay Thompson popped on the scene, and I was like, oh shit, these light skin motherfuckers is hard. And then they became real soft. Then Bailey came, and then I was like, fuck, homie. Then that's I think. The light skin whole thing happened like with first of all the white moms. Fuck.
Right.
That's why I'm still don't like them motherfuckers. So they start fucking with the brothers, and then bam, we got Steph Curry and them. And then that's what happened. I think the narrative started right around that era.
You know Steph Curry's parents are both black though?
Yeah.
That's why it's so funny. You always keep saying that.
You got good hair though.
Like
in the hood, though, right? VPN. You got good hair though.
That was actually fully brother.
Hey, like my daughter. Your daughter got good hair, JB. Your daughter got the motherfucker. She mixed.
I was like my mama light skin. I just took off there I'm perfect mix. My dad dark skin, my mama light skin. But I could have took after her. And I would have thought I was mixed. Nah, motherfucker, straight brother. But yeah, back on a serious note, it's gonna be a physical series. I think this is definitely going 7 games. Just the energy of both crowds alone is going to force them to be on that type of wave. They're in New York. Are they in New York tonight?
Yeah, the
New York tonight. You know they're bringing out. New York fans are insane. I'm sure y'all seen the clips post game, pre game. They're gonna have all their legends there on the sideline. You got Reggie calling the game, but then you're gonna have Patrick Ewing and Allen Houston and Starberry. All of them gonna be right there front row. Then you're gonna have your Spike Lee, of course, your different actors. It's gonna be rough and rowdy. Pause. And then when you go to Indiana, we know we're gonna respond. That's all we know. We invented basketball. Sold out crowd. You gonna see towels everywhere screaming. It's gonna be crazy. So I just think the energy in the crowd alone is gonna like force the players to be in it, to be in that moment. And if you Tyrese Halliburton, and you look to your right and you see the legend, one of the all-time, matter of fact, the all-time Pacers great, Reggie Miller, right there calling your game. It's just like any competitor. Like if you're a competitor and you playing for that team, you naturally gonna just feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for this.
Is there something like about light-skinned cats too? Like, don't they all have like? Because I was listening to them on McAfee, and I was like, I didn't see the show, but I was listening in the background, and I was like, I thought he had a female on, and I turned, it was Halliburton. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think he has a softer tone voice.
Yeah, softer voice. That's probably why though he got voted all that shit against him. Like what they say, he's overrated or whatever.
Yeah, most overrated or something like that. Yeah.
See, that's what happens. Then you got old boy that painted his nails for the 76.
But don't put them in the same category. It's like,
no, I get it, but I'm just saying that
Halliburton's a guy who didn't make multiple game winners in these playoffs. Like,
no, I'm not putting the same baller. I'm just saying light skin. We're on light skin right now. You gotta stay with me on the whole thing. You gotta stay with light skin. You're all over the place. You want to like talk about dark brothers right now so bad, like you can't stay on light skin right now. We gotta stay on light skin right now.
My fault. It's on me.
You want to talk about the African titty bar bitch I've met with the green eyes. You wanted to talk about dark sisters.
You didn't even hit her though. That's the thing. Like,
I don't need to hit her.
Beautiful woman you ever know, and you supposed to be Billy Badass and parking lot pimping, and can't nobody get them like I get them.
It's funny how like you remember certain shit.
You had.
It's funny how you remember certain shit. Like you remember all the failures I've had. You don't remember shit good I did. Like you couldn't say anything. Only thing you remember is like anything I said bad on Netflix. Anything I didn't fuck the bitch from the student club. I didn't do nothing else though. Like
those are the things that just kind of stand out.
Like if somebody came up to you and asked you about, hey, how many kids JB sent to college, and you'd be like, I don't know, a couple of them motherfuckers. Like the number, none of the real shit just gets disappeared out of your mind. I mean, it's funny how that works.
It's more negative than positive when it comes to you for some reason. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that truth hurts.
I saw a quote. Yeah, I saw you respond to somebody in your comments the other day. You said, "Hey, the truth is the truth, homie." Like,
on what?
On your Instagram, some dude was saying like, I can't remember what he said to you.
I think I know. That's the only one.
He was talking about you always being negative and all whatever.
Yeah, negative. Yeah. Somebody put a poll question out too. Did you see that one? Somebody put a poll question out. Said, Smitty always positive or JB always negative? Poll question or something. Is JB more positive or some shit like that? You know how he flipped it.
Yeah.
Dirk 30, shut the fuck up. I told the truth about you. You stood with mom, bitch. Anyway, Smitty, let's dive into it, man. Thunder Timberwolves last night. Give me a reaction. Go.
Man, Timberwolves I thought it was surprised me and shocked the world because I came into it thinking OKC was for sure going to win that game. And up until like mid-third quarter, Timberwolves, man, was kind of having control of the game. But I will say this. You watched the first half, even though the Wolves were up 4 points, you kind of felt like OKC was like very much still in it because the way the game was going, if you didn't like see the score on the screen, you would have thought the Wolves was up by like 15-16. And the thing is, because Shai Gilgeous had a bad first half, he went like 2 for 12 or something like that. Shots were not falling. Julius Randle was making everything. Even though Anthony Edwards twisted his ankle, he was looking good. So all the things that you would want to happen for the Wolves was going in their favor outside of them turning over the ball, but they're only up 4 points. And eventually that went to kind of bite him in the butt. Second half, SGA, the probably soon to be MVP, started showing us who he was. And he was making shot after shot, and one after and one. The team started, turning those turnovers into points. And we ended up seeing what the ending score it ended up becoming. But it was a really good game for about 3.5 quarters. really about 4 quarters, and then the game started to kind of get out of hand, like late in the game. But high intensity. Another series I think is going to be very competitive. I think that series is going to go probably 6 games. And I had OKC winning the first game at home, so no big surprises there.
I heard Ant Edwards was horrible, so I don't know where you said he was good. I heard he was horrible. He only shot the ball 13 times. He made 1 3, and he couldn't get to the rack. They were swarming his ass. He made a comment today or last night that it was AAU basketball, meaning basically they just swarmed the guy with the ball, and they press you full court. They press you all times. They try to get you out of comfort zone. Seems like that's what they did to Ant Edwards last night. But 13 points, he said that was on him. 13 shots. He's got to get more than 13 shots at the rim. That was his furthest shooting night in his career, meaning every shot that he took was contested at 25 or more feet. 2 more feet than any other shot that he's ever attempted in any other series or game in his career. So that means every shot was 25 feet or longer, Smitty. There's no way the Timberwolves can win with him doing that and not slashing to the rack, being the athlete that he is, right?
Yep. I agree with you.
So I don't know. We'll see. Where's Gobert at? I don't understand. Remember, this is the guy last year who didn't play in the playoffs, and you and I and Tank Johnson and a few people were talking about him missing the birth of the baby, remember, versus playing the game?
Yeah.
And he missed the game, went to see the baby or whatever before.
1 game, yep.
You know, she left him?
Nah, he left her.
Yeah, she left him.
He kicked her out while she was pregnant the other day.
See, that's what you don't get. You don't get how it works. When you have a baby and you have the money, she left him, homie.
Nah. He left her.
You know why?
Her on
he
purpose.
has to pay forever.
He did it that way though, for a purpose, for a reason.
He has to pay forever.
So she's 18. So the kid's 18.
I would have been at that motherfucking playoff game, like I said I would have been. Look what happened. A year later.
It's not fully. I mean, you can say it's for the woman, sure, but it's also for your kid though. That kid's always gonna be my kid. Like regardless of what happens with me and the mom.
No idea.
Kid's always my kid.
The kid had no fucking clue you were there.
It don't matter. Okay, so if that's the case, the first 5 birthdays don't do nothing.
Motherfucker don't know you were born, homie.
Let me ask you this: when you had your daughter,
Gobert.
when you had your daughter, did you do anything for her first couple birthdays? Did you do anything? Yes or no?
For her birthdays?
Yes. Her first.
No, I was solo with her. I was a single dad. I had her by myself.
So what did you do? Did you do anything? Did you get like chips, hot dogs, cake, cupcakes? Did you put a hat on?
It's a baby. I don't give her chips and hot dogs.
Did you do anything for her birthday, her first 2 birthdays? Yes or no?
Yeah, I got a Dairy Queen, homie.
Okay, then, fucking homie. She ain't gonna remember that shit at all. But you did it. Okay,
yeah, Dairy Queen.
Did it.
I was
okay,
solo.
homie. So yeah, I'm gonna be there for my kid regardless.
I was there. I was there too. But that don't mean she knows you were there.
It don't matter. That's my point. That don't matter.
No.
So
you know why you're there?
You don't remember your daddy was there.
You know why you're there? Why are you there for when the daughter's born? Tell me, please, Macro. Did I ask the question, baby?
Huh?
Why are you there during pregnancy? Macro?
Reasons,
huh?
Multiple reasons. I mean, you want to make sure that the health of both the woman and the kid are intact. You want to make sure that you want to see you want to be there to support your woman. You also want to be there to see the birth of your child. It's a once in a lifetime experience that men. It's mind blowing from all my homies who got kids. They say they in there holding a woman's hand, seeing that kid come out, and it's like a fucking mind trip when you see the birth of your kid come out. You want to be there to hold your kid, your son, when they're first born, and that skin to skin contact's important. They say so. Just you want to be there. I don't understand what you're saying. Yes,
Macro. Yeah, you're there to see if the motherfucking kid look like you, homie.
Oh my god, you should be.
That's number one. Number one is make sure it's my motherfucking kid.
No, stop fucking these hoes. You don't want to worry about that. Stop fucking around these hoes.
My motherfucking kid. If the motherfucker came out looking like fucking Embiid, then Gobert got a problem, don't he? Motherfucker came out looking like fucking Joel Embiid, Gobert got a major fucking problem. He's a light-skinned motherfucker you just discussed, homie. So first of all, I want to make sure it's my motherfucking kid, number one. Number two, I'm sitting there. I'm there for the baby mama because I was there for Lamaze. I was there for all that. So now I'm there to see that. That's the second reason I'm there, right? We already talked about the first reason. Make sure it ain't Embiid's in them. Second reason is for the baby mama. And then I go about my business. The baby don't know or give 2 squirts of piss, which they will do right out the gate, about you being there. They don't know you were fucking there, homie. So anyway, what's his name, Gobert? He didn't need to fucking be there, homie. And now the bitch left him. Come on, man. All right,
you should only do things for your kids if they're going to remember it.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay,
what I'm saying is,
why do you even keep bringing that up then?
But you guys overplayed the whole you get there for the baby to be born. He overplayed the shit out of it, homie. Old school cats would have been there for the team and watch the game. Baby, hey, baby. You know I'm in the playoffs. We got a major game.
Old school cats were no good deadbeat, Tommy.
I'll be there with the baby. We're actually only fathers left. You guys are no fathers left.
No good deadbeats. And
you guys are no fathers.
Around with the old heads because they needed y'all because they couldn't fucking work. They're at home with 3-4 kids. They could not get a job. So the men go around, work all day, go fuck around, go cheat, go beat, go do whatever they want to do. And the woman knew the man had to come home because they depended on them to survive. That don't make you a good father, homie. I mean, that means you was actually a bad father and not doing things the right way. But the woman depended on you, so they had to sit there.
Hey, you're right.
He makes you good, homie.
Shout out to Gobert. At least the motherfucker was there.
Yeah.
At least the motherfucker was there. Shit.
Yeah, thank
Shout
you.
out to Gobert.
What are you talking about, man? Let's keep this thing flowing because you didn't piss me off.
Shout out to Gobert. At least the motherfucker was there, homie.
Well, you got my answer for the Knicks and Pacers preview. What's your answer? What's your expectation before we move on?
Too bad the baby will never see Gobert again. What'd you say?
You got my answer for the Knicks and Pacers preview. What's your expectation for the series? Are you expecting to see like an old school vibe?
I wonder if Gobert found out it wasn't his kid.
You think the Knicks and Pacers gonna have like an old school vibe, like series, like the 90s, early 2000s? Like, what are your expectations?
I think Gobert saw that motherfucker look like Embiid and was like, "I'm moving on."
Are you expecting to see like Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton like go at it, like to watch the series?
I think Gobert took that fucking COVID mask off and was like, "What the fuck did I just do? I fucked the wrong bitch."
How big of an impact you think Miles Turner's gonna have, like just on the defensive side, as well as like stretching the floor out, making threes, things like that?
I think fuck Gobert. I think he don't know where he's at still. I'm gonna say that.
You think Tom Thibodeau or Rick Carlisle's gonna coach better?
Oh shit. I think Gobert's trying to get some get back, figure out who the fuck baby daddy is. I'm trying to figure out what type of old school game we're gonna see tonight, I guess, is what I would say.
Which fan base you think gonna be louder, you Knicks or the Pacers?
I think probably the Knicks because they're in Madison Square Garden, homie. They're in Madison Square Garden. I think Gobert found out Shaq's baby daddy. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I think the moment you've realized you fucked, what is it? The moment you realize you done fucked up. Chappelle show? I mean, that motherfucker was there just for one reason. But anyway, he wasn't there last night. I know that. I sure didn't see Gobert last night.
Oh man, I just said Embiid in them. That's crazy.
By the way, he was an American played for America in the Olympics
and helped us win. Shout out to Embiid. It was like getting booed. They touched the rock. They booed him because that was French. He
never played again.
He wanted to hear it.
Then he didn't play again all year.
He was going crazy then, though.
Yeah,
he did it for us. So
crazy. His whole country just disowned that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Does he have a country?
Yeah, I mean they were there. Like,
so he's from France.
Yeah, but I think he's from France, but he's like what is he? He's not Nigerian. He's something else, but he's from France though. Yes, so that's why they were booing him because they're like he could
made up human.
Should have been playing for them. No, it's like Giannis. Giannis Nigerian, but he's from Greece. Like, so you know what I'm saying. So he could technically, play for either one. It's like if I was born in Mexico, like I'm from Mexico, but I'm still a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like it's where you from and what your ethnicity and nationality is different.
Cameroon is where he's from.
Yeah, I think Cameroon. Yep, I think you're right. Mike has bad knees. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
Mike has bad knees, and then Patrick, I'm Hall of Fame teeth. They both said it.
Wait, what did you say?
Mike has bad knees, and then Patrick, I'm Hall of Fame.
Why are you saying that?
Teeth. They both gave the answer of Cameroon.
Oh, that's his name on the fucking thing. I'm tripping.
Yeah, that's her name.
Why do you have bad knees? Question. I'm curious. I'm sorry. I don't know where.
Dunked a lot. Price the hoop.
Or suck dicks. Let's move on. I want to know where we are, man. I like the Knicks in this series, but listen to this stat: the Pacers are 5-2 against the spread, Smitty, as the underdog.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I was planning on going to Bet US TV today and just placing a bet on the Pacers making it to the NBA Finals and seeing that they're what? Okay, so they have the actual matchups. So Pacers versus OKC's plus 200. Pacers versus the Wolves plus 800. The money's right there with option D, but I think option B is what's going to really happen. OKC versus the Pacers. So to make sure, I make a little bit of money, I think I might put down, a couple hundred, so it's plus 200, which means every $100 you put in, you make, you're making two. So I might go ahead and put down like $500.
I bet 100 last night, man. Fuck. I've been winning for 2 weeks straight, homie.
James, shut up.
Literally, I've been making $30-$40 every play. Every play.
Every play?
Yeah. So I've accumulated I had like $300 in there. And I went and dropped fucking $100 last night on a one game. Only had like 300 people lost everything. But anyway.
Damn.
Yeah, I fucked up with my captain. But anyway.
In high school, you was the man, homie. What happened to you?
Who said that?
50 Cent. Legend.
Here's the thing, though, back to my point. Pacers 5-2 versus spread as the underdog, and they have the winningest record in the NBA over the last 3 months. The Knicks in that same time are only 19-11. So they're not as the Pacers have the best record in basketball. The Knicks are 19-11, right in the middle of the pack. So that meaning who's playing the best right now. We saw the Pacers do what they did in Cleveland on the road. I don't believe this is a big time thing for them, but the Knicks in Madison Square Garden is a much more star-studded environment than Cleveland, Ohio. No offense. So there's going to be a little bit more glitz and glare in New York, Smitty. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it definitely will be. I think the Pacers are going to live up to it. I mean, like this team they just went to the Eastern Conference Finals just last season, y'all. Like people been sleeping on the Pacers all year long because they're not the sexy team. They don't really have like a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of remind me of like not saying they play this style, but just like those 04 Pistons teams where like we know Chauncey's a dog. We know Ben, Rasheed, Tayshaun, all of them are like dogs, but none of them were like superstars. Pacers are kind of in that same bubble where they have a lot of just real good players who don't care who has the best night that night. They just want to win. You know what I'm saying? I just think for whatever reason, that's played a role in people not showing them love. But they were just in this position last season. They got that experience losing against Boston. Even though I think they got swept and lost in 5 last year. But if you watch the game, each game was tight. And they kept their crew together. They get Carlisle. Like, I don't know, man. I just think Pacers been there before. Knicks haven't. They ain't been in the conference finals game since I don't know when. I think Pacers got this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Brunson's a factor, though. That motherfucker's got that Kobe in him, homie. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Him willing that if Towns can play with his feminine ass, if he can get
Miles Turner locking that shit up though. Miles Turner can guard him 30 feet.
I'm disappointed in Miles Turner, homie.
Why?
I saw something last night.
What was it? Was it his Lego collection?
What?
He's a big like Lego guy. Like he collects Legos and he makes like crazy, like big old tower Lego Transformers. Like if you go to the Instagram page, he's pretty like he's open about it. It's damn near dope. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a Lego guy, but it's pretty creative though.
I never heard of that. No, I saw him on the sideline. He went to visit a game last night. He went to the game last night just to watch, I guess, as he's sitting around waiting to play.
Titanic at the top. That's dope. It's the
See,
full Titanic.
Right there. The cat look like a cool brother right there, man. Look cool, no issue.
Yeah, he's chilling.
I saw something different last night, man.
I mean, his fashion a little wild sometimes. That's
it is. It is. You saw
his fashion definitely weird.
Fuck.
This was not last night, homie.
Yeah, it was.
It's against Washington. You told yourself. I'm looking at the bottom. Fucking Washington ain't played since February.
That's a girls' game, homie. He was at the girls' game last night, homie. Your Fever lost, homie.
Yeah, I know by 1 point, and Kevin Clark went crazy. And
Well, guess what? Guess what? That shit was last night, homie.
I thought I've seen this picture before.
Because you see, you're so used to it by these men wearing this shit that so you're numb to it, homie.
But on the court, though, you're dog.
I just proved to you that that's what it is, dog.
He got multiple personalities, though, just like I told you, homie.
Can't have multiple personalities.
Yes, you can.
There's
hella JBs.
What happened to just wearing like men's outfits? I'm just asking a question. Simple question. No shot at nobody. What? I like Miles Turner, but now I'm like, fuck. What?
It got boring, I guess.
Can't get bored. See, that's the thing I hated, man. Growing up, when we used to talk about stars, and then we talked about. Yeah, I saw something behind you. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Like,
but anyway.
real, you bullshit. Because like something flashed just now.
Shit, I thought somebody. Anyway,
Lord God, I pray that you. First of all, we thank you for this day. We thank you for opportunity to go out here to get closer to our purpose and our passion. We thank you for just allowing us to just to wake up, to breathe. Thank you for our limbs, our fingers, the ability to feel, whether it's good or bad. Thank you for our family, our friends, our loved ones, Lord God. I pray that my wife makes it home safely this morning. I pray that you keep JB safe on that yacht, on that speedboat. Please keep him safe because he does not know what he's doing. God, we thank you for the show. We pray the show continues to grow to a spot, to the level to where she's supposed to go to. And I pray you bless this home with your purity and your love. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, continue. We good now. We good now.
A dude had a weird face went behind you. But anyway.
Like he flashing in here, but we're good now, though. I prayed. You can't pray and worry at the same time. It don't make sense. So,
yeah. By the way, anyone that thinks Lego collection for a grown man is cool or fire, as some of the people in there said, you're gay.
Nah, no. Everybody has something though, like that. That's like you like some certain shit. That's
I like cigars. Yeah.
Yeah, and you like cooking all the time, like in my household. In my household, my woman cooked for me. So like, I might think that's something what you cooking. That's something to me. That's something that's a word for me.
You can't cook
their own thing,
because that's a generation.
You love cooking and putting a chef thing on and going there. You like throwing flops. That's a word. That's a word for me. But everybody got their own thing. Like it's whatever, Like that shit look corny to me. But that's me.
Last night was unbelievable. The sunset last night. I don't know if Bailey can find the video I put out there.
That's soft,
No, sunsets are unbelievable. You only live once. I mean, you gotta enjoy the sunsets out there, especially California sunsets. I don't believe there's anything like it. I like Arizona's and shit, but we got the ocean. I mean, there's just a difference.
I'd rather work, homie, than be outside looking at the fucking sunset all day.
You rather what?
I'd rather work than be outside looking at this fucking sunset all day.
So yeah, take a little lesson from the guy that's 17 years older than you. I used to be the same way. But then when you get older, you want to enjoy this, homie. You don't want to be. You don't want to be. You want to work now. So I appreciate you.
I'm not dying, so
I appreciate you wanting to work, but then you want to end like this. See what I'm saying? That's on the yacht, banging a little bit of. I think I was bumping.
You don't even like Eminem.
You know what that is? That's not Eminem.
That's him. Yeah, far left, homie. Democrats. It's okay. But I hear what you're saying. Homie. My thing is this though. I just
Anyway, that was him on Exhibit's album.
Yeah, Exhibit's a real one.
Remember I told you though. Remember I told you like De Niro's the best. De Niro's one of the best actors ever, even though he's a weirdo far leftist fucking extremist with his weirdo fucking made up human daughter or son. That still has nothing to do. I'm still gonna watch fucking Casino.
You should.
So if I like the music, I still listen to it, even though like R. Kelly pisses on bitches, but I'm still gonna rock his shit on the way home from the boat.
My thing is this though, homie. I just learned something about. I just put it all together. The reason why this show is limited and we're not going to the top because you're already satisfied, homie. Show that view again one more time, baby. You got the sunset coming down. You got the yacht. You got the speedboat. You got the mansion. You got the mist fan coming out the back. You got a pool coming. Look at this view, homie. Look at this water with the Eminem playing. Look at that water. That's perfect water. You got one of the greatest rappers of all time rapping. You probably getting head in this video. You got the water smooth, the sunset. Look how beautiful this is. This is everybody's goal in life. You already achieved that. So why would you go all in on a show when you don't need this shit? This shit stopped today. You still on that yacht looking at that sunset. If this show stopped for me today, I'm back in the fucking hood, homie, in the trenches, 42nd to Post Road. So it's just our mindset different. That's what it comes down to. So I get it now.
Damn, I thought you knew me better than that. But anyway, keep moving on amicably.
The grill, you right, Edward. He got the grills, plural with a Z.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment. Let's move on. Smitty, a vote is expected today. I want to dive into it with you.
Let's dive into it, man. We got 2 minutes to talk about it. So a vote is expected today on the Green Bay Packers proposal to ban the tush push. We know this is the famous play that the Super Bowl champions Eagles have popularized. Apparently to enact the ban, a minimum of 24 to 32 NFL teams must approve it. We were talking a little bit about this offline before we even hopped on here. And listen, I understand what the play is, but to vote to ban it as a competitor, I just couldn't see myself doing it. Like, figure it out. It is what it is. If you can't figure it out, keep them out of short yard situations as much as possible. Like, to me, that's what it comes down to. And if you can't beat them, join them. No, they're not stopping you from learning how to do it and spending the time to do it. They spent the time to do it. And obviously it must really be affecting y'all if you decide to vote to ban it. So, like, you can't say it's not a big deal, but then on the same side, you're trying to vote to ban it. Well, if that's the case, then that means this Philadelphia Eagles team has worked so hard to perfect this play that they became greater at this one play than everybody else. So I'm supposed to punish them now because the rest of y'all teams are either A, lazy, B, just don't fully understand the play to be able to execute it perfectly, or C, don't have the quarterback like a Jalen Hurts who has the leg and the lower body strength to be able to push through at a 90-something% rate on short yardage situations. Regardless, man, as a football player or coach, to me, you're soft if you're trying to get this ban or vote again. That's not the mentality of a football player. It's actually completely opposite and against everything we're taught and coached to be on the football field. So that's where I'm at.
It's funny hearing that coming from a defensive guy, and then the offensive guy is totally opposite in me. That's funny. It's crazy. I love it. I love how that works. I'm glad it's that way. Because I'll always defend the court. I'm like, I want to hit the quarterback. I want the quarterback to get fucking hit, and I'm the quarterback. And then the defensive guy having to lay him down now in the new rules era is like, people get mad. People are like, damn, JB, you played quarterback. You're not defending the quarterback. Fuck no. I got hit, motherfucker. I wanted to see these guys get hit. So it's funny how we have polar opposite views on everything in life anyway. Everything. Yeah, and then even the tush push. But I know why you like the tush push. It's gay. It's absolutely gay. And the reason why it's being banned and no one does it is for this reason right here. Why would I take all my time and energy to fucking run a play that's going to get banned? Because it's rugby. And the last time I checked, rugby's not played in pads. It's not an American sport. And it's fucking a scrum. I get a ball of people, I push them, and that's football now? No, it's not. And to combat the play as a coach that allows me to not combat the play from the rule standpoint is cheating. Whatever you want to say. Soft, whatever you want to call it, homie. I'm the coach. My job is to defend my players. If I can't stop the play by your rules, then it's soft, it's gay, and it should be banned. Period. Then, Smitty, you're crying, but let me jump over the pile, homie, and push my nose guard from a running start. Why can't I do that? And you can.
You can't jump over the pile. You got to time it right.
No, you can't.
Luvu, you got to time it right.
We've already broke the rules down. No, you can't do it.
You got to time it right.
So now you want to renege on that?
That's why Luvu kept jumping over the top. He was trying to time it properly.
And what happened? What happened?
Because they didn't hike the ball. It was offside.
What happened? What did they award them?
Time it right.
What were they going to award them?
A touchdown because he kept doing it.
That's not gay, homie. That's not gay.
He kept being offside.
But you talking about that's soft? That's not soft. Award a guy a touchdown in the NFL is not soft, but to ban the play is? Get the fuck out of here, man. This is a fucking joke. It's a scrum play. It ain't fucking football, not by any means necessary, and I'm a quarterback. You can't time this because you can't time the jump. You can't hop over it. You can't push a defender. But it's fair? Get the fuck out of here.
They be a snitch. So
you know what's funny?
So like,
you know what's funny?
Into the office.
You know what's funny? If Smitty was on defense right now, he'd be crying like a motherfucker as we run him down his throat.
I'm sorry to bother you. I have a little proposal I just want to talk to you about. We can't stop the tush push. We've tried everything. We tried jumping the pile. You won't let us push our defensive tackle down the middle. We tried to bring in bigger linemen. Nothing works. And when we try to do it on offense, we can't execute at the same level as the Eagles. Can you please just read this? Read this, Roger. And please take into consideration to ban this play. I have 23 other brothers all here with me to fight against it. They agree with me, Roger. Please ban this play. It's rugby. It's not fair, and we can't stop it, so we got to stop it.
Micro thinker. God damn, I knew it. I knew it. It wasn't even worth it.
I never thought Jason would be this soft.
It wasn't even worth it.
Soft, homie.
You're not macro enough.
Soft.
You're not macro enough.
Soft.
Fuck, I knew it. I knew it. I shouldn't even brought it up. I knew it. You weren't macro enough to.
And you soft as shit right now. I can't believe you. This is not the same Jason from last chance.
Anyway, it'll be banned. It'll be banned because they know it's not football. So they'll make that.
JB could like talk to the JB from like 8 years ago when you was still like actively coaching. This conversation will be to like the old JB will be very disappointed in this JB.
Not really at all.
That's all I'm gonna say.
No, it ain't because I can't stop the play because you won't let me. That's cheating.
You won't let me. Anyway. Let's move on to some other news that happened yesterday.
Hey, Jalen Hurts. Hey, 60% of Jalen Hurts touchdowns are from tush push.
NFL owners voted yesterday to
hold on. I mean, 60% of his touchdowns are from tush push, but it's fair. It's a good rule.
NFL owners voted yesterday to allow players to participate in flag football at the 2028 Summer Olympics right here in beautiful Los Angeles. This is actually exciting though. Like I always told y'all, flag football is a different sport. So let's stop trying to connect it to NFL. It's not going to take over NFL. It's its own separate sport. But the fact that they're allowing these guys to have the opportunity to go out here and win a gold medal, I think is great because to this point, football players have never had a chance to get anything. So I actually like this. I think it's gonna be kind of fun to watch, just to see our guys representing our country.
Hold on, time out. Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. I'm soft to ban the tush push, but this is great. Sorry, I had to leave the room because my shit's not working. But
yeah, I think it's cool though that they're allowing these football guys to have an opportunity to go out here and just medal. And again, represent our country. And the thing about the Olympics that are so great, as we just saw in the past Olympics, is that
this is
the time
crazy.
that it don't matter who you are, what you come from.
Now I'm soft.
We all come together during the Olympics, and we all root for the USA, and I love it. And I will say this flag football stuff, it ain't gonna just be some easy thing. Like I think people think we're gonna just get all our great players, go out there, meet a couple weeks before and just ball out. It ain't gonna be that easy. They got true flag football professionals who play this thing like year round, and it's not the same sport. It's not the same movements. It's not the same the way they drop down to the ground to avoid getting a flag. It's like little nuances to the game that whoever's gonna participate, they need to actually like pay attention to this shit and learn and focus. It's not just football. We're playing regular football. It ain't even close, obviously, duh. But there's no pads, there's no hitting. So I just hope our guys don't take it lightly. Is all I'm saying. Because the only bad thing that can happen from this is us losing and getting embarrassed, going out there getting a silver medal. That'd be highly embarrassing. So take this shit serious. Learn how the pros do it. Go out there and win the medal, man. That's dope. To get a medal, I ain't got a medal. JB, I don't think you got a medal. I don't think Young Betty in the background who's doing all these. I don't think he got a medal. So I think it'd be dope to be able to go out there and get one. I'm done talking.
Fuck. It's a tough day today, man, for a lot of reasons. Show started off slow and then didn't work, and then Twitter didn't work, and then it's picked back up a little bit, but then it's still like, then the takes you've had are fucking crazy. Then we got a bunch of super feminine ass fucking rules. And it's crazy. You say it's salsa band push, and then you love flag football, take the L out, and you got football. And it's crazy how you love that, but not that. Like,
this is a big deal for Fox as well, because NFL is our biggest partner.
Makes sense.
So I know everybody at Fox was just very excited.
I won't be watching one down of it.
I guarantee you will.
I guarantee I won't.
Let's bet right now. 4 years from now.
This might be. When is it going to be played?
2028. So let's bet right now. 4 years ahead. 3 years ahead. Excuse me.
Really, like 2.5.
2.5 years ahead.
I'm not watching it.
Let's bet right now then.
Here's the cold part about it.
$1,000. I bet you right now. $1,000 you watch at least a play.
That's a dumb bet, because then I would not bet. I would definitely not watch it. That's not fair. It's not fair to you. So
you're gonna watch it, homie.
I'm not gonna watch it at all.
You'll forget that we made this bet. I'm not gonna remind you.
Here's the thing about it though. This is the ring. This is the gold medal you want.
It's the one you can get. Control what you can control. My coach Limo would always say this.
That sounds fucking
Coach Limo
weak.
would always say this: control what you can control.
That sounds
Keep
weak.
Keep your blinders on, Coach Pete Limbo.
That sounds weak as
Keep your blinders on. Better coach than you. Keep your blinders on.
That shit sounds weak as fuck. That's the gold medal you want? When you're around the campfire at night with your kids, you're going to say the gold medal you won was playing flag football? Flag football?
It's 707, bro. What's the issue? You did 707 when you was coaching.
Can I sell the gold medal? Because I think some people have sold it, haven't they? Like, no, I'm a serious question. Like, I would maybe get it and sell the gold. It's a mockery to me. It's an absolute joke. It's a slap in the face to all the gladiators in the world that played the game. Make it tackle football. Why won't you add tackle football?
It's not enough people worldwide globally to make it tackle. It's not enough.
There's enough girls, though. Enough girls, though, huh?
It's not enough, period, of to play actual football.
It's an embarrassment, homie. You should be an embarrassed American today.
It'd be us in Canada. That's it.
You should be American. You should be embarrassed American today if you guys advocate for flag football to be a sport.
But you want to fucking ban the tush push. Make it make sense.
Exactly. Flip it. Yeah, exactly.
Make it make sense, homie.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Two different ideologies.
Soft on that side, but now you gangster on this side. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. You're gangster on this side, but soft on the defensive side where you played football and don't want that play to be stopped. That's crazy.
A great rapper said, "Are you a gangster or make your mind up?" I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that's the phrase. Like, it's a great phrase.
Yeah, that's what I'll say about you every day. I got that.
Don't say about me. I don't say nothing about me.
I'm saying I got the quote of that on my.
You don't got that on there.
I listen. Troy Polamalu right now. Troy Polamalu, when he jumped over the thing and they banned it for his that's the reason they banned over it. Yeah, no, they did. They banned out jumping over the pile because of him. When that happened,
I don't think you saying it specifically right.
Yeah, when that happened, he's like rolling over right now, even though he's alive. Not gonna win. He's fine. I just saw him the other day. He's fine, but he's like, fuck, flag football. Like, I jumped over a pile, injuring my neck and cervical vertebrae, of putting it on the line.
You can still do that.
Eric Weddle put it on the line, banging dudes, and now flag football is where we're at. And you don't think American sports are dying? We got to add flag football to keep the interest of America. What?
No, this is the Olympics.
No shit, homie. Is that worse? What are you talking about?
Homie.
You kidding me, homie? Why don't they play?
What I'm saying is, I'd rather them at least have this.
You know what you should do?
Than to go and not have no football representation at all.
You know what you should do?
It'd still be cool to see Lamar go out there, throw that ball around, Kyler Murray, Justin Jefferson go out here and make incredible catches and go out there and win some for our country. That's all I'm saying. Let's come together for once and stop being so fucking divisive. Damn.
I would actually, if I'm the NFL owners, I can't believe they passed it. I would not let one of my players play in this. Not one. If Justin Jefferson blows out his knee, I want to know in 2 years what you're going to be on this show saying.
That's life, homie.
No, that ain't life. That ain't life.
Walking the dog today.
That ain't life. No, it ain't.
He can blow his knee
out.
No, it ain't. He can go run routes right now.
No, it ain't.
I don't like to do that. So like, John Doe. John Doe can go run routes right now and go blow his knee out.
That is not it, homie. No, stop, homie.
Stop it, homie. Shit happens.
Don't talk about that's not life. I chose to play a game is not life, homie. Stop comparing micro things to real shit, homie.
I'm doing what I want to do.
Real life. Me walking down the street getting smoked by a drive-by is not fucking real life.
That's life.
No, it's not. Real life is not playing flag football, homie. Stop. Get out of here with that shit. That's unbelievable. Let's do some what's happening. Smitty on the right. I want to dive into it real quick because I got something, and I want to ask Smitty this question if he understands and even knows what it is. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't.
Take a look at what's happening. Explain that word.
Shows that hobosexuals have increased over 50% in the last decade. JB, before we get started, define bar for bar, word for word, what a hobosexual is for the chat, please. Thank you.
It's a new word that made-up humans have created, but it's not for the made-up human community. It's for the homeless community. Hobo, right? We know what hobo is. So here's what's happening now, Smitty. Hobosexuals are homeless bums or, homeless folks who go fuck with you. They go find a broad, shack up with her, and then they move in with her. And then that's how they get out of the streets and being homeless. And it's up 50%, homie, in the last 10 years. Yes, sir?
Dude's been doing that our whole life.
Yeah, but we weren't homeless. This is actual homeless, Smitty. Like, go downtown right now where you are, right there.
I don't think it's not just them.
Yeah, that's what hobosexual is, homie.
Nah, it ain't that. It ain't that.
Homie, look it up. It's not.
When I look it up, hey, hobosexual is
and go shacks up with a bitch, homie. That's not
hobosexual is someone who pursues romantic relationships mainly for financial support or housing rather than genuine affection. It doesn't mean like you're literally like a bum on the street trying to get the fucking dollar. It could just be a dude who's down bad, who working at the local gym, ain't got a lot of money right now. Mama just kicked him out, and now he's staying with shorty. He giving her a good pipe, and she's allowing him to stay. He ain't helping with no bill. He just give her a good pipe and rub her feet when she get off work. And we seen that. You used to do that when you was younger. Like, we know dudes all the time who they women taking care of them. I know people shit in my family, unfortunately, staying with a chick, take care of her. They're not like a bum outside. They just ain't, they ain't balling like that. Everybody ain't got a yacht, homie. Everybody ain't got that.
That's not a fucking excuse, homie. I don't get it. Like, it's unbelievable. I don't
know. Shout out to Cisco.
The micro in this is unbelievable.
I always know when JB reads my finish yacht. But now I feel you.
Wait, what?
Again, to that point though, the bigger point is, I mean, this isn't a good thing.
Hey, I didn't even see the chat, but hey, Cisco, thinks alike. Great minds think alike. How's that excuse though? I don't get it.
No, man, excuse me, give you context. This ain't a good thing.
Not context at all. Go get a job, homie.
Yeah, let me ask you this though. Why do you think this is up?
Why is the percentage up?
Yeah.
Because we're in the laziest generation in the history of mankind.
Gotcha.
We're YouTubers. Everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Everyone. Because it's so easy to start up a social media show, right? Like, anybody can start a YouTube channel, right? Am I correct?
Anybody can start a channel, but I don't mean anybody can pop on there. You know
I get it. But I'm saying anybody, right? No, I'm asking a serious question. Anybody can start it.
I had YouTube in 06. If I knew it was gonna turn to this, I would have been.
Oh, like, man, you could be huge right now. I didn't even know. I didn't even know about YouTube.
When I was a kid, me and my friend, I swear to God, we were like 13 years old. We would go outside and do like little funny skits, like on the basketball court, though. Like, we do like fake fights and we'll have catch up. The video got to be on YouTube unless they take shit down. It's somewhere on YouTube. I wish I could find it. I don't even know where to begin. But this is like early YouTube. Our right-handed guy, probably 07. We would do little skit videos of us fighting on the court, make the whole thing up. And it's just me being a young creator. I had no idea, obviously, as a kid, it would turn into this.
We're so entitled. This generation is so entitled and lazy. That's what they do. Now, to your point earlier, we've been doing this. If we're talking about, obviously, I paraphrase, but we're talking about real shit. Like, yeah, the homies we've all had bitches shacked up with. I know a cat that used to put bitches, put their name on their motherfucking pink on their title and took over their house. There's shady motherfuckers. Boy. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But the thing is, we're so entitled and enabled, homie, that this is what it is. Cats they want everything for doing absolutely nothing. And that's what this is. That's why the increasement in 50% in the last 10 years is up. These motherfuckers don't want to do shit. They don't want to do a motherfucking thing. They'd rather fucking have. There's no like, I don't know what happened to the man, homie. The man, and I'm just specifically talking about the male human man. I don't know what's happened to that motherfucker. Like, there's no like, what is the word? Humility? No, not humility. There's no shame. That's the word. There's no shame, homie. Like, you're not ashamed of your motherfucking self. Like, that's the problem I would have had, homie. I would have been ashamed of my motherfucking self. I need to be, just because the alpha in me says, nah, bitch, you come live with me. I ain't gonna live with you. What? And then you know what the problem is, Smitty? We glorify it. We glorify it now with the everything, the persona, like the entertainment world of actors and rappers and media and everybody out there. We glorify it by saying, yeah, you got over on that bitch, homie. Yeah, you got her. You fucked her over. You a prankster. You prank videos. Look at who the prank video guys are, the ones blowing up. Like, it's all about, like, there's no shame, homie. It's a fucking joke. You start laying these motherfuckers down. That's the problem. We don't do it enough. Anyway.
I hear you, homie. I hear you. I wonder, like, how they got that percentage. Like, that's that stat.
Yeah, that's a real, I don't know.
It's a real specific.
Good question. I don't know where they found that at. That percentage. That usually what they do is they take like 100 people's just
and then they just use
that's
that.
That's how they usually do it. That's how they usually get it.
Well, I bet you it's not accurate at all.
That's how they do like STDs and shit.
Oh, here you go. This is random. Shout out to me, young Smitty.
I heard that Jason Kelsey is actually in Minneapolis today on behalf of the Eagles. And he's apparently walking around lobbying to the owners not to ban the tush push.
Shout out to Kelsey.
They said Travis Kelsey had a picture yesterday with a hairy back, and it went viral. Hairy back went viral. See my point? Get my point of that?
Yep.
Why did a picture of his hairy back go viral?
The better question is, why do we care?
No, that's not the better question, because we do care. Because that's went viral. So,
because you understand, social media is a young man's game.
But my point is,
old heads like us should ignore stuff that's not relevant to us, and we should just
back to homosexuals. That's the reason, homie. Come on, macro.
Yeah, I don't know that. I think that percentage might have been made up though on that website, on that Millionaire Mindset page. But I'm gonna probably take a quick break though. Actually, I'm gonna stretch, probably move my car around, and then give me something to eat. Go take a piss, wash my hands, and then when I come back, we got more to call JB show. We got Ryan Hollins jumping on as well, big time former NBA guy, and yeah. So hit that like button. Don't go nowhere. We right back.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. In pounds, the average gorilla. By the way, let's be clear. Female gorillas are average 300 pounds.
A male silverback is anywhere from 650 to 800 pounds up to 900 pounds. Which gorilla are we talking about?
The woman.
I ain't heard none of these debates talk about the gorilla. Y'all just keep talking about what kind of man. Is it gonna? I'll make it real simple. Take 100 Navy SEALs or 100 MMAs. I don't give a fuck. Take the best 100 MMA fighters. You will get your face taken off like this. And guess what happens? When the first guy gets his face ripped apart and the guy's body gets snapped in literal half, 100 other dudes were running away. The fight's over. Y'all keep bringing up this blasphemous, fictional fucking story tale that you think is going to really happen. You are going to get ripped in literal half, homie, because no human on this earth can even grasp the concept of how strong this animal is. It's not a normal, just walk-of-the-mill pit bull, homie. This is a man with a 9-foot wingspan, hands bigger than Andre the Giant, who can run 25 miles an hour, who has a 60-inch vertical leap, who can climb a tree 100 foot tall in 30 seconds. You're going to beat that.
100 of them.
Stop.
All right, so let me ask you this then. So what's
Stop.
the number, homie? Because what you basically saying, you're saying is no matter what the number is, then based upon what you're saying, it don't matter. We can have 1,000 men. It don't matter what it is. We can never beat them.
It doesn't. And let's dive into the whole strategy thing.
Homie, you hear what you saying right now?
Yeah, I do.
So, hold on. So 1,000 men couldn't be one gorilla.
Why do we keep moving up the thing? Let's talk about the fucking 100. You can't stay focused. You can't stay focused.
Hold real quick, because people in my chat been going there. So I want to know, what's the number then? Because if 100,
there ain't a number.
There ain't a number.
Because there's not 100,000 or 100,000 men who are going to sit there and watch his homie get his literal face ripped off his skull and broken in half and then stick around and fight.
I'm not pussy.
That's the first problem.
I'm not pussy, Jason. If me and you in the battle,
so you're going to go out there and die.
I would die for you, homie. If me and you in battle, and I see somebody rip your face and split your body in half, I gotta die for your honor. I can't just run away.
I'm not gonna be there. Sorry.
Hold on, you're definitely gonna be there. You're a white boy. You look white boy.
I'm definitely not going there.
You're a white boy.
I actually know what a gorilla does. So,
you probably try to talk to him. You probably go out there and try to talk to him.
Here's the thing. You know what the funny part is? I did not know, Smitty, till yesterday that this was a real discussion.
I asked y'all to make this the thumbnail. Betty thought, he said, if we bored, JB didn't respond. I know this shit, homie. I do this shit at a high level.
Y'all really are dead serious that you think this shit blows my mind. Number one, I'm looking at Twitter. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. Guys are really having a heated debate on a podcast about this. But nobody mentioned the fact. Here's what the debate was.
Yep.
Well, we can outsmart him.
Yes.
You can go over here and circle him up, and then he'll turn his back. Turn his back. You know what they'll do? This motherfucker will literally just from me to you when you circle him.
Yep.
And then they go and he goes like this, and then you think you're gonna rush him. He's gonna go like this.
Okay, how many arms does he have?
And then he's gonna do like that. And you're gonna be like, where'd that motherfucker go? And then this gorilla has 6 guys like this. And then he goes like this, homie. He bites your fucking body, and his teeth will go literally through your bones. And literally 1,800 pounds per square inch of pressure will break every bone in your body. And then he can literally throw a human being that's 6 foot, 200 pounds, 50 feet. He could throw a 6 foot, 200 pound man 60 feet, homie, like this. And you and I think we can get in there. And
JB, how you gonna run?
You think we can get in there and have a strategic fucking battle with this guy when at the end of the day, what do I say, just me? It ain't it's Jimmy's and Joe's. It ain't X's and O's. He is literally every Jimmy and Joe you can fucking grasp. And this is MMA fighters, okay? The best MMA fighter, 100.
You got 100 John Bone Jones. I'm going with 100 John Bone Jones.
100 John Bone Jones will die like this.
He a dog, homie. I don't know.
Maybe, you're
Can you show me how the gorilla go?
Is the next debate 100 guys killing a great white?
Can you show me how the gorilla gonna run one more time? Like after they surround him, please.
You know they're faster than any human, right?
Can you show me how he's sprinting across the thing after they surround him, please?
Homie, you won't see him. It's so fast you won't see him.
You do it again. Babe, did you see that sprint
Homie,
he did to the side?
he's not gonna. I'm telling you.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
We're back in the building. My TV went out, man. I don't know what I had to do. Something was wrong. My battery went out on my remote. Some shit. I don't know. Paris, your fault. Let's dive into the next deal here. Flag football, though. Back to that. That's as dumb of a conversation as the fucking gorillas versus the man that we just showed. That's how dumb that conversation was. Flag football with grown-ass men that play in the NFL. Grown-ass men playing flag football, and that's really that's the height of football? Is that a new height? Not playing tackle football in other countries, but flag, that's the new height. But what did I say? What do I know, though? 3 years ago, I said football would be flag football, and guess what the Pro Bowl turned into? Flag football. Fuck, man. That's a new height, huh, Smitty? You're happy to be an ex-football player, and the new height is flag football, huh? That's your ultimate goal, huh? Flag.
My ultimate goal, if I'm a football player, is to make the NFL and make a lot of money, lifetime money for my family, win a Super Bowl, win some championships, and retire healthy with my mind still intact. But if I have an opportunity to go out there and win a medal, something that only a small selection of people across the globe could ever do, and you're able to still be able to do that and play and still do it from a version of your sport, I think that's still cool. It's literally like 707, and we don't complain about that. 707 been around forever. We literally travel around the world doing 707 term. I remember when I was in high school, I traveled with my team from Indiana to Alabama to Hoover High, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Did a whole 707 tournament. It was very competitive. It was 90-something degrees. I heard trash talking, going at it, corners, guard, receiver. Like, it was a real thing. It just didn't have the tackling, of course. It was just, I think in 707, correct me if I'm wrong, is it just two hands they're down, I think? Two-hand touch? So, okay, two-hand touch versus taking a flag out. We can call it soft now, but that's not act like that's not a part of our game as well. So that's my thing. I don't know why we're making a big deal about it. Go ahead, Jason. I'm done talking about it.
I want to address a couple of chat. Rio in the chat. Rio said, this is how it's embarrassing too, by the way. Rio said, we act like there's other countries playing tackle football, I believe is what he said. I can't find it. There are. And I know that there are because I've been invited to coach in plenty of countries that play tackle football. And Rio, you made a statement as if you knew that there were no other countries playing tackle football in the world when there's literally 100 countries playing tackle football. You fucking idiot. 100 that actually put on pads and play tackle football. 100 countries, you fucking nobody. And the last time I checked, Steve and Smitty were talking about Mexico beating our ass. And the last time I checked, Japan just whooped our under-20 team last year like 52-30 or some shit. But guess what? The whole European League that continues to grow, my buddies coach over there right now. My buddies actually coach over there. They play professional football in pads, led by American coaches. So you're very misinformed. Go check Canada, who has college football, by the way, Division II college football. Go look into, I don't know, 74 other countries such as Germany, Austria, Mexico, Japan, major countries play. And there's 100 that are actually strapping up and playing tackle football for boys and men. So you don't absolutely nothing. So moving on amicably.
Yeah, I had a couple college teammates who actually played, like, I want to say Germany for like a hot second. If I'm not mistaken.
My buddy coaches in Italy right now. My other buddy coaches in Spain. They have pro football there. So there's Americans on the team actually too.
Yeah, my roommate, Kevon Maybon, he was in the NFL for like a hot second, but then he ended up going to the Dresden Monarchs. It's like 2020. And I had my tight end too, Sam Bruner, played somewhere like overseas. I think it was Germany, somewhere overseas as well. So yeah, no, there's definitely some other places. It's just nowhere near.
Yeah, there's other schools now, Bailey. Simon Fraser, a good friend of mine, was the head coach there for a long, long time. They folded, but there's other schools now that picked up the slack. And then there's semi-pro and football, and then obviously the CFL plays there. So. But but no other countries play, so it is what it is. This guy Rio's like, we act like nobody plays football. Like, motherfucker, make a statement too, like no other countries play tackle football but us. Go home and get him. You should be embarrassed about your motherfucking self, homie. Be embarrassed making statements that fucking are stupid as fucking rocks. You look like a fucking rock right now, Rio. Holy fuck, man.
Let's switch the floor real quick, though, man. And let's go to some black people shit, white people shit. I know we usually like to close out segments with that.
I can't wait for our new segment. We got a new segment. I can't wait for you.
Oh, I can't wait either. Let's go. Bring it up, baby.
Bailey don't even know about our new statement, though.
Cool.
It's called Shocked. It's a new type of ball.
Is that Bailey?
Look, there's a sweet spot there.
That's Bailey talking?
If you hit it, it's supposed to go like 10, 15 yards further.
No, just like him.
I need that.
Holy fuck! You fucking asshole! Come on, Jeff, you can't fucking do that to me. Fuck me.
Did it explode? It's like a firework?
You pounded that. It's supposed to go like 10, 15 yards further.
I need that.
Holy fuck! You fucking asshole! Come on, Jeff, you can't.
Jeffy. By the way, Jeffy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there a wider name?
I never heard Jeffy. I heard Jeffrey, of course, not Jeffy.
Jeffy's usually a retard.
But nah, I mean that was funny because obviously some sort of prank. That ball had something else to it. It wasn't a regular ball because he hit it. It sounded like a firework. It just went off. It sounded like it was 4th of July here in LA. Go ahead.
Jeffy is usually a tard.
Nah, it was.
I'm just telling you
that was funny. Just his reaction though. Like I don't know if it's his pops, probably his pops, just trying to get him to just like laugh and react to it. So that was funny. I don't know what was in that ball though, Jason. That was crazy.
Have you ever seen The Ringer?
Nope, but I know what you're talking about though.
You should watch it.
Is that when Shorty like come off the screen?
The Ring?
Oh, it's The Ring. My fault.
The Ringer, homie.
Same thing. Ringer.
The Ringer.
I did start watching the Happy Time murder show though. Pretty good so far.
The what?
You told me to start watching Happy Time Murders or something like that. Happy Time.
Happy Face?
Happy Face? Yeah, Happy Face. I started watching that the other day. It's pretty good so far.
Are you watching the movie?
The show? No, I'm watching the show right now.
With the actors?
With the actors, yeah.
Dennis Quaid, the killer?
You told me to watch that first and then watch the real deal.
Yeah. Well, it's when you know the name of it, it's better. So that way, because you were thinking of like, I know what you were thinking of.
What was I thinking of?
Happy Burger.
That's called Good Burger, homie.
Yeah, Good Burger.
See, you ain't even know. So is it Happy Time or Happy Face?
I'm doing what you did to me. I mean, it's Happy Burger.
No, but it's a Happy. What's the real name? Is it Happy Time or Happy Face?
Good Burger, homie, with the brother.
Happy Face because he draws the happy face.
He's a happy face killer because he killed and he leaves a happy face.
Right.
After he kills you.
He put the happy face first, then he kill you. Yeah.
After he kill you, yeah.
After he kills you. He only kills white people.
We got a new segment though that I want to get into.
Well, let's do it. Explain it. Do it. Full breakdown, description, everything.
Well, I would like you to do that because you know more about it. It's your segment.
Let me see.
You don't know what your segment is?
You talking about the one that we discussed?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it, man.
It's called Good News of the Day.
Smitty's Good News of the Day, man. So it's a brand new segment that I want to bring to the show where I just bring in and highlight something positive, that happened online on social, bring to the show. I know we're always arguing and spewing negativity, so I wanted to take the time to bring some light to something positive each and every day. And today we have this right here. You got the tweet, you got the picture.
I don't know. I do have.
I can talk about it, but we need the picture though. So basically, what it was
Bailey has it. Bailey has it.
This young man graduated from school. I think it was college, if I'm not mistaken. And
I'm cold. I know how to do it quick.
Graduated with honors. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to shout out this young man. I know it's graduation season right now. It's not always sports related, Chris. Great question though. Great question. It can be. Sometimes it's not. And this example is not sports related. Just a young man who graduated from school, and would it be in graduation season for high school and colleges? I just want to be able to show love to somebody who's actually, doing it the right way. And, it's an exciting time in your life because now you're in a position where you're about to actually get started with your real life. You know what I'm saying? So, very excited. And, hopefully at some point we'll have the tweet and I'll bring it up. And if we don't have it, then we won't have it. But,
no, we're gonna have it. Keep going. So
I think you saw it too. Let me ask you,
break it down, like
the full breakdown. The full breakdown of it is just pretty simple. I mean, the guy graduated with what's it called? Cum laude. How you say it? Cum laude. And the man was high GPA. I think he was 3.5 or above as far as what he graduated with, and engineering degree. And I think he, afterwards he was celebrating. Obviously, after he walked the stage, and he was just trying to celebrate with his family. And he had took a picture with his I think his mom, or I think it was his mother or auntie or whatever. And she was super excited to just be, see her son walk that stage and cross that stage. And
my bad, I'm back on the screen.
Couldn't be even more. There we go.
So this is
finally got the picture, man. Shout out to this young man. Everybody in the chat, clap it up.
This is Smitty's. Okay, FYI, I just want to let the chat know the shit wasn't ready, and I was fucking with Smitty. Between Bailey and I had a personal thing. I wanted to see how long Smitty could bullshit everybody without showing the picture, because Smitty was cringe worthy right there. He was waiting for the picture so I wanted to see how good he was on bullshitting all you guys for how long. I finally told Bailey to throw it in there, man. So anyway, this is Smitty's Good News of the Day segment brought to you by BetUS. So
yes,
good news day.
Sir.
Good news of the day. Basically, he's gonna have a positive story every day. And then I'll discuss it and I'll give you my take on it. So go ahead, Smitty, break this down.
Yes, sir, man. So like I've been talking about the last 10 minutes, man. Don't have the young man's name, unfortunately. I tried to look for, I couldn't find it, man. But this young man just graduated.
Jalen Hurts.
He's on he's celebrating afterwards for walking the stage, and he's took a picture with his mother here, man. Obviously, she's super, super excited for her son and proud, as she should be, man. I just want to show love to this family, and I wish him nothing but the best moving forward. Wish the mom nothing but the best. Like, as a parent, and I don't have any kids yet, but obviously I have parents, so I know how they feel. As a parent, you want nothing more than your kid having a better life than you, and just being able to live a successful life. And as a parent, this moment has to feel just so good, knowing that you raised a son who was able to stay locked in, graduate, get his degree, and hopefully be in a position where he can now, move on and have a successful life and career. So, but yeah, Jason, I just want to get your thoughts on this and see if you want to add anything to it.
Can I see a picture one more time? Yeah, good. I've sent a lot of kids to college, so that's a good little point. I love doing it, making it send to college. It reminds me of somebody I had to send to college too. Anyway, it reminds me of a kid I sent to college. Like, I sent a lot of kids to college, and the common denominator here is obviously getting to know the parents and the moms in particular.
Right.
So like,
especially like in your profession as a coach, like they're trusting you to basically be like that father figure role for their son. So like you have to get close to the mothers, right?
Yeah, I like to get real close to the mothers. Because the relationship, I want to be able to coach the kid hard and then not have to mama to pull the kid from me and shit like that, yank him away from me.
Right.
And then I also get to hit and shit like that on the side. But it's very interesting that this.
What did you say? You said you get close and you get to do what on the side? I'm sorry, I just want to make sure the chat heard.
Say what?
I couldn't hear what you say. You say you get to do what on the side?
Well, if the mom looked like her right here, for instance, because there's been a lot of moms out there that look good like this. I also get to do things. He graduated from the school, right? Over there.
He graduated with honors. I know that, man. 3.5 and above GPA. I'm just proud of this young man. You know what I'm saying? Like more than anything.
Yeah, I could really give a fuck less about the kid. I'm gonna be honest. Now that I don't coach, I don't really care about the kid at all. The mama has ass. I just want to be honestly transparent. So hopefully going forward, when we do these segments, you don't show me a bitch with major ass like this, because I just want to fuck. That's the only thing I'm thinking about in this particular situation. Now that I don't coach anymore, I never will coach again. I just want to fuck. She looked like a Puerto Rican mix. Face not very, but the ass is ridiculous, and the thighs and everything like that looks good. I don't know why she wore that to graduation. She was actually the showstopper at this particular graduation. The son got no love whatsoever from any of his peers because everybody was looking at the mom, which is a slap in the little boy's face. But for that reason alone, I would have attended this particular graduation. So shout out to you for bringing up the segment, and hopefully moving on, we'll find more, I guess, pictures of covered up mothers when they present their son in graduation.
Well, apologies to you in the chat for, I guess, not giving this full thought and not thinking through what type of distractions some of the content of the picture could bring. I'll try.
Do you make a sports bra for her size? Like, do you make a sports bra like in your line?
Sports bra? I'm trying to think. It might be a little tight. I got some shirts, some crop hoodies for the sports bra.
What about bottoms? You got a bottom for her?
Mm-hmm.
They fit?
I got some leggings that have like the contour at the bottom, where it's like the little line that goes underneath the cheek that emphasizes each cheek.
Leggings always
leggings. They have like the automatic like kind of like wedgie look. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I don't go to the gym, but
but they have leggings where they basically emphasize whatever type of butt you have, small, medium, large, big. It emphasizes and makes it look even that much greater because it kind of isolates each cheek and lifts it up.
Fake. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not fake at all. It just isolates each cheek and lifts it up.
It is fake. It is fake. Trust me.
Ladies, you know what I'm talking about, ladies. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I got duped. I know too.
Paris said she was 34 double D. Yeah, I think we got a couple big size like that, but most of our sports bras, being honest, are on like this medium and smaller side. From being honest,
I got Taylor Swifted, homie, by a bitch. She had them pants on, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" She got ass, and then we got to the house, and then she took them off, and then I don't know if you've seen that picture of Taylor Swift when she used to have a little ass, and then now, since she's become liberal, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And it's not the same, homie, at all. Those pants are actually false marketers, and they should be banned because I took the pants off, ass just disappeared. I was in awe of the pant, so I can see why the Lululemon or Google, what's the guy's name? The Go-Go Lemon. The guy's a billionaire. He bought the most expensive house in LA. What's his name? Lulu. No, he has an online website.
Say it again. What's the name?
I don't know.
No, say it one more time, please.
You know I'm serious. I don't know. Lululemon or something like that. Go Lemon. All I know is this. They have the dude. He's like a fucking Hamas. He created. No, it wasn't. It's not them though. He created a website online. All the bras buy their shit from this guy. What's his name? What's that name of that site? You know what I'm talking about. All you girls know. What's the name of that? Somebody will have it in here. What's the online site that y'all buy your shit from? That blew up. This guy made billions. Where do girls get their shit online? Nah, it ain't Sheen. Nah, it ain't Sheen, homie.
I mean, Lululemon's a real site.
Nah. Damn, homie.
Fashion Nova?
Yeah. Fashion Nova, homie. The broads buy the shit on Fashion Nova, go to the gym, film everything. That's the only reason guys go to the gym. They don't go work out. You go to the gym to watch a bitch in fucking yoga pants. And you get there and you get the bitch, you get home with the bitch, and she takes those off and has no acetol, homie. I said, what the fuck is this? This is false advertisement, homie. So this dude made billions of dollars off of false advertising, some sort of push-up pant. We had push-up bra, but now they made a push-up pant, it lifts the ass, and now motherfuckers making billions, homie.
Fashion Nova's quality ain't even that good, though, so I bet you didn't get them from Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova, their models and pictures be looking fire, and then you buy the stuff, it be all thin, and like the quality don't be good. So if these are some high quality leggings, it probably went for no Fashion Nova. I'm be real.
You shop at Fashion Nova? Let me clarify.
I've seen some stuff from Fashion Nova before.
But is it for guys?
No, I don't shop there. I've seen stuff from Fashion Nova though. I've seen Fashion Nova supplies. So if it's high quality stuff like leggings, like what I'm talking about, I should have just put it on my website. But anyway, it's a different type of contour and material that just showcases. It's not like making you. It's showcasing what you already got, homie. It's not false advertising. It's just isolating these cheap.
They do have a men's line. Paris said they do have a men's line though. If you wanted to go shop,
I mean, y'all tell me that I'm cool with what I got. You know, I'll probably go to. I keep my shit simple. Keep my shit player. I probably go to Macy's. Go to H&M, you know.
Never heard of them.
They do got a spot.
I heard of Macy's, but I never heard.
They got a men's side in like Zara, I think.
I never heard of M&H. I never heard of Zara. I never heard of any of these places. Macy's don't have anything that fits me, so I've never shopped and bought anything from Macy's.
What you mean, like don't
very
fit
bougie? Very bougie, huh?
Macy's ain't bougie. That's like a casual like store.
Oh, growing up, Macy's was like fucking. You couldn't even go in.
That was like in the '60s, though, homie. You old as shit. That's like regular now. But
anyway, let's dive into some sports, man. We got a lot of topics to discuss, and I wanted to get into one particular one. I commented on Twitter about this particular one. Flipper, aka Leah Thomas, loses her legal battle, Smitty, and will not have the chance to qualify for the Olympics that you want to see flag football in, marking a major victory for women's sports and facing the heaviest penalty in sports history for fraudulent conduct. I don't know if we have a video or picture of it, but right here I posted a tweet about this particular one. It says, finally, someone with some balls does the right thing. I mean, oh, wait, that makes two people with balls. So he actually had balls. He is Flipper. I did a video about it years ago when he came out. He literally has a size 15 shoe. So it's like Flipper, a dolphin in the water against girls. Huge advantage when you have a 15 foot in the water with size 7, 8, girls' feet. But anyway, no one brought that up. I don't understand why nobody ever brought that up. But she is Flipper. Despicable human. And I love that she's being represented by Otani behind her with a fucking mask on. Isn't that funny? Isn't that the irony of that is just unbelievable, isn't it? Like, why you got the mask on behind him? But anyway,
JB hates masks.
Great. Oh, I can't stand him. Legal battle 1 right there. Shout out, man, to girls sports. Save women's sports. I have that line on the Coach AB show store.com. Save women's sports, man. Finally, someone with some balls got it right. Smitty, your take?
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think you hit the ball with the baseball bat. I mean, I think you hit the water with the dive. We agree that.
But I want to get your take.
Yeah, we agree.
You got my take on flag football. So I want to get your take.
Yeah, we agree. Men should not play in women's sports, and I think we've been saying that for years. And they got this right. So women should play with women. Men should play with men. Now, if he wants to go participate with the men on the men's side, so be it. But I think it's pretty simple and plain. Really, it's nothing much to it. You know what I mean? They got it right. Lost the case, and that's where we're at, Jason.
Envisioning. You got to envision certain shit.
What you just envision?
Just socking the fucking shit out of that thing. I can, right? Legally. Like I wouldn't face any moral issue. Right?
I'm about to say, yeah, moral, yeah, but you still get like you can't just go punch somebody. Like I can't just go punch you right now and choke you out for no reason.
Why not? They do it all the time. Nobody gets arrested anymore.
Well, if you called the cops, I would get arrested. Which we know you are a cop caller because you're the same person who wants to go tell on the Eagles for doing the fucking push. So like, you know, like
you'll be out though in a day. You'll be out. I'd be locked up. You would be out in 2 minutes.
If I went to your house and just punched you for no reason at all,
yeah, you wouldn't even get arrested.
No self-defense as a black man.
Yeah,
as a white man.
Yeah, the black dude. You see the dude yesterday sucked that old white lady in the head. Yeah, homie. Yeah, I know.
No, I didn't see that.
Got right out of jail. But anyway,
I did not see that.
I want to know this. You personally, me and you, we had a daughter, not together, of course. Pause.
Shit.
But we had a daughter. I mean, I have to literally like explain now, Smitty, because you know guys are having kids now. So anyway, you had a daughter, right? I had a daughter. We show up to the race. We know each other. Our daughters are cool. They kick it, and then this thing enters the pool to race our daughters. What are you doing? Go.
Yeah, I'm talking to the coach. I'm talking to my daughter, and then I'm just go from there. I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna go from there.
What does "go from there" mean? That's like one of the most BPS statements of all time. Like I've been using that my whole life. Can you explain go from there to everybody?
Go from there. It's just a broad answer because like you don't really know what you're gonna do for sure. So I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna figure it out. Like I'm gonna figure it out. It's really what it means. I'm gonna figure it out because this is a very unique situation. One, I don't have kids yet. Two, I haven't been approached.
But I gave you a hypothetical.
Anybody like this? So like I can't see for sure. I can be like, yeah, I'll go there. I'll cuss them out. I'll do that. I don't know if I do all that because like I don't want to embarrass my daughter either. So like I gotta approach it. I gotta talk to her first. At the end of the day, she's 15, 16, 17. And in this example, I gotta talk to her and see what she want to do. It's not all about me, but I also have to be the father too. So just kind of find that balance of like, okay, do I ruin my daughter's love for the sport and dreams that she's been participating in her whole entire life because of this one person who's participating who we disagree with? Do we like? Is this stuff you gotta think about? It's just a lot. It's unfortunate. He almost fell. He's so unathletic. He had to like really wait and build up the leg strength to get the second one off.
This what gets in the pool. That got in the pool. What are you doing? Go.
Hey, baby, get out. Baby. I know. Harmony. Come on, get out. I know. Come here. Let's talk. For a minute. Let's get out real quick. Come here. What are you doing? You act like you gonna go fight him or something.
This got out of the pool, homie. A fucking 14 or 15 shoe. I am fighting hit.
No, you're not.
I'm socking him in the face. I just showed you.
That's still a kid. You're not about to go fight no kid.
Not a kid. It's not a kid.
It is a kid.
Well, I stand correct. No, it's not, homie.
In the example that you're using, I'm saying.
This is a college. Yeah. Here's the issue I have. The father of this thing, wherever that is, I'm going to him and I'm going to fucking annihilate the father of this thing. Number one, first of all, for even thinking that it should belongs.
What if his father got hands?
We're gonna find out. I'm not gonna.
I know. I'm just saying for these. Keep these.
Yeah, we're not gonna guess though.
If you go fight Leah's daddy, and let's say his daddy just like a real one for whatever reason, and you fight, and his daddy wins the fight. I'm not saying like he beats your ass, but he wins the fight. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling like worse now?
Yeah, it's like losing to a gay. Because we know what, homie. I'm saying like men, like alpha man's biggest fear is losing to a homo. That's like our biggest fear. I think people know that too. Like I've seen some actually whip a dude's ass too, and I'm like, fuck, man, you got to be ashamed of your motherfucking self forever. Like you'll never be able to face a lot, like humans again. No, Smitty, is that not real?
Huh?
Is that not real? Like you losing to like a homo.
I mean, we talked about the hobosexuals earlier. Like, I mean,
not hobo, not hobo.
Homosexual. I mean, that's a regular person who lives with a woman. I don't really bother me.
Yeah, I didn't say hobo though.
Shout out to McCaffrey protein bites, man. Chocolate chip cookie dough, probably my favorite flavor, man. Go get your McCaffrey protein bites right now. They're sustainably made, plant-based. Got the whole family in the background, man. Luke, CMC, everybody, man. Go there right now. Shout out to Ed McCaffrey for hooking us up.
Shout out Big Mac. I've lost like 50 pounds actually.
Still fat as hell.
Yeah. Doing nothing either. No pills, no fucking shot, no fucking weak-minded pussy mental health bullshit crutch that a lot of motherfuckers use. Nothing. I didn't do lipo. I didn't cut my stomach out. I didn't fucking do some bullshit fucking stomach tuck, some fucking gay fucking weird shit. No. I didn't do the Mobinky or what is it? Ozempic. There you go.
Mobinky is crazy.
I don't know what it is. Bobenkic. I didn't do any of that shit, homie. I don't do that shit. Never taken a drug in my life. Never smoked weed in my life. You think I'm gonna fucking take Ozempic? I don't even know what Ozempic does or anything.
You probably got one of them bugs in your stomach though that's eating your stomach out. That's causing you to lose weight. Because you eat so bad, you drink so bad. You probably got one of them. What's it called, y'all?
Parasite.
Yep, you got a parasite. You might have a parasite in your stomach, and you losing weight that way, which ain't a good thing.
If it loses it, I don't give a fuck.
Because you are losing weight way too fast.
I'm not losing weight fast at all. It's been over a year.
No, you lost a lot of weight though, homie. Like it's bad. All right. I've actually been concerned. Like I've been kind of nervous. Yeah, tapeworm. I've been kind of nervous. I'm like, damn, I hope he's good.
Tapeworm would be.
And then you got sick the other day. You said you almost died the other day. You literally said that on air. You said you almost died.
Yeah,
on the toilet by yourself alone with no woman there to take care of you. Nobody there but just you. Fucking ass crying. Callie was asleep. Didn't give a fuck. OG, I love Callie. Ass crying. No woman there to take care of you to make sure you good. You about to die on the toilet alone. That's miserable. Yeah. That's like Elvis, ain't it?
You keep eating that fast food. I mean, you're gonna have that a lot sooner than me. I'm gonna be real. Let me ask you a real question though. Like, you want to die, like as your woman watches you? Not me. I'd rather die alone. No.
Nah, I want to die with somebody who loves me. I want my last memory to be like.
So you want to have the worst pain of your life and just sit there like, baby.
Well, I'm not gonna be the worst pain. I want to make sure that my last memory is I'm around people or person that loves me. That I'm around. I want to get that last kiss. I want to get that last hug, get that last nut off. I want to get that last connection, that last conversation, that last I want that last good moment. I want that last.
You're sick as fuck, dying. You last what off?
That last moment, that last touch, that last hug, that last kiss, that last hug, that last just whatever. That just last good energy. I want to get that off. You know what I'm saying? Like before I die.
Last nut off.
What?
You said you get your last nut off.
Hell no. I was probably talking too fast and you misunderstood me.
Anyway, I want to talk about Bill Belichick real quick. I know we have that in the thing. Well, it's big news out here. His ex-wife is hit up the current broad. There's rumors that he's gotten engaged. We kind of hints to it yesterday, but now it's made bigger news. And then the wife, his former wife, Bill's ex-wife, actually a grown woman, she was pissed off and came. I guess she went at Miss Hudson and basically is like, "What are you doing? You're trying to like extort my former ex-husband."
Before we continue, where are you getting this information from? Let me make sure it's validated before you start saying it. Because like, are you getting it from Wikipedia? Where are you getting this from, homie?
Wikipedia ain't real, homie. You
can make it. Where are you getting this from?
I saw it all over the place since yesterday. Shaun and I talked about it. I've been just seeing it. I don't know. I've been seeing it everywhere. That's why I said allegedly. I don't know, but I'm just saying there's rumors out there that the woman of his ex has addressed the new one. So I'm just saying. His ex-woman, not wife. Sorry. Like a grown woman, like a white.
I hear you. I'm just not, I just, I'll look it up myself.
Maybe Betty can find it. I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. I've seen it a lot. So that's all. That's why I said allegedly to start the show.
Making sure I don't want you putting out false stuff on Bill Belichick, the legend, the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
There's like a video too that they're at a boat. Bill has a boat.
Yeah, a boat or a yacht.
It's a boat. Have you seen it?
Nah. I don't. How you got a yacht, but the GOAT got a boat?
How he chooses to spend his money.
Okay.
He probably could buy any yacht. He can buy anything he wants.
How much money do you really got in your account right now?
Me?
Yeah. Like
I'm broke. Check the check.
Okay.
I spend it. You know me.
How much money? Okay. How much money do you get once all your payments come in? How much money? What's that amount?
Say it again. Like
after
I pay everybody?
Before you pay everybody, how much is that total amount? Like when your book check come in
monthly,
your cameo
monthly,
show, all the smoke, unpaid, your gear, your cigar, and your whiskey. You got 10 forms of payments. When they all come in, what's that amount?
Don't forget cameo.
I already said because cameo. That's the people don't know. Yeah, you showed me cameo. That's insane. By the way, I was like, what cameo? Let me get on the motherfucker. What's that?
Wait up. Ding, 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 ding.
What's that amount, homie? What's that?
Ding, ding. JB and Smitty cameos together?
Homie.
You know I know the owner well.
No, you don't.
Shit.
Call him right now. Put him on the show live and ask him.
I literally could make that call today.
That might change my life. That might be the thing that actually do what we're trying to do.
If I get that deal done and we do you just got to make it happen, then I don't have to pay you from anything else for this show. Did you do that?
No.
Huh?
We need that because that's not guaranteed bread, homie. We gotta eat what you kill for that.
So
I need
let me
that
go
on
back.
top
Let
of
me go back to your question. You said how much do I make before I pay it out, or just how much
per month? Before you go broke and you pay
my monthly gross.
Yeah, before you pay Paris, Bailey, Ethan, Derek with the wrench, me a little bit.
What happened to that motherfucker?
Your baby mama, he doing real estate, selling hella big ass houses. He doing great. He's doing way better since he left here. Ethan's mom, who you pay sometimes.
One house. Let me. I want to. Let me look it up real quick. I'll give you the number.
All right, cool.
My last month deposit. Can I just tell you what it say?
Sure.
It say, ooh. Motherfucker got a lot of zeros on that motherfucker.
That shit kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit been quoted today right there.
That motherfucker say, ooh.
Hey, look. Paris want to know too. Look, share your screen.
A BPS.
She want to know if her payment ain't where it's supposed to be at.
BPS. BPS.
Right. That's how it be.
I'm saying I ain't paid taxes in a year. Anyway, let's get.
We gotta figure that out too, because I didn't claim you, man. Yeah. So we gotta figure out how we moving forward as we make more though. We probably gonna have to we'll figure it out. But last year,
but as right now today, I'm broke.
How you gonna put gas in your tank, homie? Credit card?
Yeah, something. I got fucking 12 credit cards. I gotta get rid of some of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you do. You
pay
half of them off and cut them off.
Kill my credit. But anyway, so what's your take on Bill and if his ex is actually addressing the new girl and all that?
Handle your women, homie. Be player with it. Handle your women.
Seriously, factor cap, homie. Am I not real talk, jaw jacking, factor cap, fucking hell yeah, hell nah, whatever. Am I not right?
In terms of what?
That's fucked up, D Jones.
And then hold on, and then look. Why y'all counting my man pockets? Like,
Yeah.
regardless if he makes $10 million a month,
Yeah,
we still like support the show still. Like,
yeah, you canceling max fee too?
that makes no sense, homie.
I just told y'all I'm broke.
Yeah. Y'all know I'm broke. Y'all know. Look at my background.
Chris, that's fucked up, Chris. I was gonna invite you on the boat.
Yeah, I was gonna invite Chris too, but never
I
mind.
was gonna invite D Jones too. That's crazy. Anyway,
Chris been acting like funny lady. She got like a new dude or whatever. Like everybody, Eddie calling Cap. Everybody acting weird.
that's crazy.
Anyway, are you right about what though? Like, be specific so I can make sure I answer the question properly.
I don't make any money, by the way.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm broke. Y'all know I haven't been paid. I just got my first couple pennies from JB like 2 months ago. So
Does people realize that this show doesn't make real, like, this show does not support my mortgage like yet? I don't think they realize, like, we're not there yet. Like, there ain't max fee, homie.
Like, do you understand? Like, I got literally 4 jobs. Like, no bullshit. Fox. I do Paul Pierce's podcast. I do
like people could probably like figure out
social media.
People could actually figure it out. Like, they should know YouTube ain't paying like that.
Right,
I wish.
Right.
Shit.
I'm trying to tell them.
So back to my question. Factor cap, blah, blah, blah. Have I not been right yet? Have I not been correct when I say?
Oh, you talking about, see, now I'm thinking macro.
What am I talking about?
You talking about your big take as far as you might have to hit Jordan Hudson to find out if all this is worth it.
Well, even bigger than that, though.
Oh, shit. All right, so I'm not macro then. I'm micro.
That's why I what? White mamas. Fuck!
The ex-wife.
Hate white mamas, homie. Fucking
ex-wife.
ex-wife.
He ain't handling his household right. Like, he ain't being player with it right now.
Are you gonna admit I've been right about the white mamas?
No, I'm not gonna admit it. It's not good for my brand.
We never question you, Chris. We know you're OG. Lucy, Gok, Jada. We got some new females coming in.
Baby girl.
Who's Bailey girl?
Not Bailey girl, baby girl.
Oh, baby girl.
Yeah.
I ain't seen baby girl in months.
I think Bailey's single.
I ain't seen baby girl in months.
Hey, y'all, Bailey said he's not single no more, ladies. So I know all y'all be talking about him in the Discord. Y'all missed your opportunity. He is no longer single, y'all. So sorry. Yeah, she's not been on the show, but she's still been in Discord sometimes. He said, I'm also here, homie.
You're a nobody, so nobody gives a fuck about you. Smitty, back to the take.
So now, on a serious note, Bill Belichick has to get his women in check, whether it's his ex, his current, or his future. At this point, I don't care what you do no more. Old, young, she's cool with it. You cool with it. Her dad was cool with it. He's cool with you. Then, hey, I'm not gonna be mad at some shit that the daddy ain't mad about. But if this is true that your ex-wife is speaking out, you need to get your women in check. Like that. This is not player. This ain't pimp. This ain't how you move. If you're gonna move like that this way, you gotta know how to move. You know what I'm saying? So, and some people can't handle multiple women.
I don't think he's dealing with multiple women.
Why is the ex-wife allegedly speaking up?
I don't know, but I don't think that has anything to do with him, does it?
He's still smacking, homie. Come on, macro. There's jealousy there.
Hold on. Let me see something.
Let's switch gears here. Hey, what time is our guest coming on? 8:30?
Hold on. It's pretty credible right here, homie. Huh? I'm just saying. Huh?
Called you out, Bailey.
What are you talking about? I didn't even. Why'd I call Bailey out?
In the chat, behind the scene.
Oh, no. I'm just saying I think it's credible.
Hey, I love the chat. I wish people could like see our little personal conversations. Sometimes it'd be funny as hell to me, like behind the scenes. They don't know what we be talking about.
It's Work Boot Wednesday. I sent Bailey something.
Let's keep the flow rolling, though, man. Let's keep the flow rolling.
I want to show this real quick to get your full take, overall take, though.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sit here and wait. Then I ain't gonna say nothing until you get it on here.
I got a new coffee. See, Work Boot Wednesdays and Free Game Fridays are just kind of like shoot the shit days when the guests are not. Because sometimes I like it with no guests.
Friday's way better though.
But Fridays we be having major guests. Like I like it with no guests sometimes.
I think we should never have guests.
I agree.
No, start now. Just Monday guests. That's it. So right here, JB found a TMZ article. Shout out to TMZ, owned by Fox. Bill Belichick's ex confronted Jordan Hudson, threatened Miss Massachusetts at party.
So say it again.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it says Bill Belichick's ex confronted Jordan Hudson, comma, threatened Miss Massachusetts at party. Is Jordan Hudson Miss Massachusetts, or are these two separate things? Okay, got you.
That's it. Her right there, the white mama.
With the blonde hair and the earring, she got money though. You can tell she got money.
Who's the sister though?
That's what I'm saying. I think the sister's Miss Massachusetts. Jordan Hudson obviously is the girl behind him, and that's why. So it's two separate women. So the woman came through, confronted Jordan Hudson, and then confronted Miss Massachusetts because Belichick on that neck. I told you it was a real deal going on right there.
Just for some context, this happened in like December. This happened on December 6th at a quote-unquote stroll party in Massachusetts hosted by Dreamland, which describes itself as Nantucket Island's year-round nonprofit film, performing arts, and cultural center, etc.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for that, Bailey. Tried to say this was old, JB, but it happened.
But the thing that he just kissed on the neck wasn't old. That just happened. Right? Remember, he went with the girl. We went with the girl to the what?
I don't know what y'all be bringing on the show.
You know what I'm talking about when we saw her kiss.
I know the clip. I'm the one that talked about it. I'm the one that said it. Why he kissed on the neck? I'm saying I don't know.
That's new.
Date. I don't know the date. I trusted you. I trusted y'all on the show that got brought up stuff that wasn't old.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's new though. The kiss.
Yeah, I think so.
So there's a lover's quarrel going on then. Now you got a question. Now you got a question. What house in Nantucket did Bill really walk out of on the video?
And although this story, like this situation is old, this article went out yesterday. So like they probably just found out the situation yesterday, information wise. So
Eddie, if you say this again, I'm gonna block you. You've said it 12 times.
Please hit the football, Coach JB. You're wrong on all your basketball takes. All due respect, 100. Coach JB, please. He just keep copying and pasting it to make sure you see it. And now that you address it, he won't say it again.
Anyway,
okay. I gotta read this part of the article because JV, you're jumping to conclusions. What actually happened was Jordan Hudson went to the party to see the other girl here. You see on this graphic here, her name is Melissa Sapini, I believe.
The black girl. You can say black girl. Go ahead.
Yeah, black girl, whatever. Melissa Sapini, that's who Jordan Hudson went to go see at the party. And I believe Belichick's ex-wife questioned why she was there, considering the, I guess, media scrutiny of the relationship.
There you go. So that's the real.
Now, Smitty.
This is why we need to read, Jason, because a lot of times we don't read.
Now, Smitty, give me your take.
I cancel everything else I ever said.
So I take it as this. Macro. It's a fucking huge mess, homie. There's a huge problem. He's got broads fighting over him. Fucking, he's coaching North Carolina. He's got young men to fucking worry about. He has a drama-filled. Fuck. What is it?
Situation.
Tell everybody what it is.
This is exactly what it is.
BPS.
That's so racist.
This is BPS to the fullest.
My baby mama was mad at me, but I got my new shorty, everything going good, but she getting worried because the baby mama tripping, and then she brought her friend over. We gonna try to do a little menage a trois situation, but then the media found out about it. Now we gotta worry about that. Now I'm just trying to figure everything out. Now Jordan got me on the couch because she upset because she got approached by the wife, and I still gotta go to the job, man. I just got this new job, man, and get money, but I was almost late to work because the shorty, it's a lot going on.
Is that Jaylen Brown picture ID photo on his picture?
It looks like it might be, homie. Yeah, Boston Richie, Boston fans. Then y'all lose, homie. No, that really is him. You have a hell of an eye.
That really is
Jaylen Brown.
Is it? I just took a shot at it, homie. I was lucky as hell.
You got a hell of an eye, homie. That's pretty good.
I do have great eyes. A seal jumped out at me yesterday, sitting on the back of the yacht.
Yeah.
And Ruben almost bit Ruben's foot off, but we're not going to talk about that. We got Ryan Holland joining us show today. Former Clipper, former NBA vet.
Your transitions are insane.
But I wanted to show something else though, real quick.
Who'd you want to show?
Grown man strength. I've been telling you for months and months and months and years. It's a real thing. The whole team at Indy tried to throw me in the water. They couldn't. Grown man strength is a real thing. And there's a video of you and I, and I had to teach you a hard lesson. Take a look.
What was this?
Hands up, man. You need an interpreter? It's time to go to school.
You will lose.
This is a shame, homie. This is racist, homie. You know what happened, though? You might have got me, but my homie got you later on, though.
Who?
My white boy. Every brother got a white boy.
I killed you, though.
Yeah, but my white boy got you, though.
It didn't kill me, though.
He beat the shit out you and humbled you. And you was on steroids.
He didn't beat the shit out of me, though.
Beat the shit out you while you was on steroids. He found your weak point and attacked it.
I actually made him a veggie.
And you was pissed.
I hit him so hard, like 2,600 pounds per square inch, if you watch this Rocky IV. And I fucking gave him veggie.
But you did me dirty. I didn't know at the time you was on roids. And this supposed to be a little exhibition fight. It wasn't supposed to be no real fight. So you did me dirty.
I wasn't on roids, though.
You was on roids.
That's crazy.
I got braces and everything.
I got dipping.
I got to see how to do this. Because I've learned the baby pitch. I can do a lot. I can do baby pitch. I can do Muppets. I can do a lot of those type of things. I'm trying to figure out how you could take a pre-existing video clip and then just add these things to it. I got to figure it out. It has to be simple. And they're doing it like this.
Who's at Bishop Montgomery in Torrance? And Torrance is not spelled Torrence. That's BPS way to spell Torrance. Torrance in California is Torrance, Torrance. Just so you know, throwing that out there.
This is a young chat. Like some of them are young. It's either like young or old heads. Somebody in here said this. I'm assuming this person has never seen fucking Rocky IV, which is a shame and a sin.
Is that Michelle Obama picture?
What are you talking about?
Show that guy's picture again, Bailey. No, that guy you just showed in the chat. I thought that was Michelle Obama, aka Big Mike. I don't know.
Stop disrespecting Michelle Obama.
Huh?
Stop disrespecting Michelle Obama.
Hold on, homie.
We don't talk about wives on the show anyway.
Hold on, time out.
Oh my god.
Is that real?
It is, homie. I cannot believe that.
Oh shit.
Nah, I don't think I know. It just looked like I don't think that.
Hold on, homie. Is your trainer Coach Fred?
I don't think it really is. I think he just looked like it.
No, that is Coach Fred, homie. That is Coach Fred, homie. That's Coach Fred, homie. Right there.
Why ain't they putting my on Rocky then?
That's Coach Fred, homie.
I didn't
Why?
even peep that. I thought it was really like just the regular.
That's Coach Fred. Why is Coach Fred on your side though? He would be on my side.
He wasn't. He a brother. He on my side in the day.
End of the day is beefy like a motherfucker too. At the end of the day, like, no, it's not. No, it's not. By the way,
like if shit hit the fan, trust me, I've already talked to Fred on the side.
Go to hell.
Hold on, he did all that, but he didn't put nobody on Rocky face. That's crazy.
Why Bailey ain't on Rocky face?
Right.
I don't take it off.
That probably
It's half-assed though.
That wouldn't make sense though, because Bailey would be on your side. So,
yeah, Rocky.
No, I know, but Rocky wasn't on the foreigner side. He was on. You know what I'm saying? So
it don't matter though. But you had to have 4 people.
But you got to keep it realistic to the movie. So I'm about to find one of my fair-skinned homies to take over Rocky face.
But why is Rocky involved then? He shouldn't even been in there then. Should have Whitlock or something. I don't know. I'm macro.
I'm pissed now.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. Don't show it again.
I don't like Jerry the trucker or whatever his name is no more.
Yeah, he called me out the other day. I don't like him no more either.
Rest in peace, man. Shout out to Texas A&M standout safety Brian Williams, who passed away this past weekend from severe heat stroke after running a half marathon the day before. He's 24 years old, Smitty. Your take on that?
Yeah, extremely sad. Anytime you lose a young person like this, it's always sad. It's unfortunate, and especially something like he was just out here trying to run a half marathon. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just trying to probably a goal of his to do one at some point in his lifetime, and did it, and to like die from this, it just feels like damn. It just feels like a avoidable situation. I pray for his teammates, his coaches, his parents and family members, everybody involved. No parent wants to see their kid leave this earth before them. So it's extremely sad, and yeah, just nothing we can do at this point but just pray for comfort and love and peace upon all of his loved ones.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't understand all the youngsters dying like this. We used to have 3-a-days in fucking 110 degrees, and I never knew anyone that passed away with me or under my watch or with me as a player. I don't get it. I'm confused. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist. I don't know what it is. Is it the food, the water, the fast food, the vaping? We've all came up with our own fucking assumptions. But damn, homie, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, this is football. We used to like push our body to the limit. Never have I seen a person. I've had like kids with heat exhaustion. I had to throw them in an ice bath real quick, 100 degrees on our third practice or something, but they were out of shape, and it was this common knowledge. Nowadays, motherfuckers are dying, homie, left and right at a 21, 20, 22, Ronnie James heart attack. Like, it's just, I've never seen it. I don't think you've seen it either, Smitty. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely
it's scary, though.
People say it's the shot and all that shit from COVID. No, listen, man. Whatever it is, it's fucking ridiculous that we're losing our youngsters to this shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's fucking bad. Ran a marathon.
Half marathon.
So let me be clear. Did
13,
he run
13 miles, I think?
Did he run a marathon and then practice? Did he die after a practice or just period after the? Because it says the day before what? Just him passing away?
The day before he passed away is the day he ran the half marathon. So maybe like afterwards he drank some water. He was feeling weird, and I don't know if he got rushed to the hospital after the run and that night, and they end up.
Yeah, because we're missing something. We're missing something because you don't have heat stroke. Like, we're missing something. Like, it says weakened from a severe heat stroke a day after. That would have means they would have had to know he had a heat stroke, and they would have had to have addressed it right on the spot.
Right.
So I don't understand. And it sounds like, to me, reading it, it sounds like he had to practice after the run. Like, that's how I'm reading it. Like, that's how I'm envisioning it. Like, he had to practice at the run. Maybe it's just because it's a football kid. I don't know, but it's fucking weird, man. Heartbreaking. Either way, for a parent to lose their kid before they die has got to be the worst thing on planet Earth. I've always said that. Losing your kid before you go is always the worst thing, I think, that someone could go through.
Yeah.
So maybe he went to hospital, maybe had heat stroke, went to the hospital, and then died the next day. That's what I assume.
No, for sure. Josh Bailey, stab my business, homie. You worry about you. You need some money.
What'd he say?
He said, you need a haircut bad, homie.
I second that.
I'm growing my hair out right now, homie.
I second that.
Don't worry about what I'm doing with my hair.
Your hair is horrible.
Y'all worry about what y'all doing with y'all hair. I got a plan.
Your hair is horrible though. For a cat that does like multiple like videos every week about your haircuts,
yeah,
it's bad right now.
The problem is like I don't worry about y'all. Don't worry about me.
I get it. That's respect. I respect that. But
you know what I'm saying? And I'm a guy who's growing my hair right now.
That picture is unbelievable. Yeah.
I love this picture, actually. That's how I feel about everybody. I'm gonna fight a few people in the chat too when I see them.
You gonna what?
I'm gonna fight a few people in the chat when I see them in public.
You're gonna fight them?
Mm-hmm.
Like why?
Because I haven't had a chance to like hit nobody physically aggressively in years. So I'm gonna just do that.
Charles, what's in the news?
Good news too. Charles Woodson, man.
Give me context of this. I'm confused.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer. We know that. And he was approved at today's league meeting as a limited partner to the ownership group of the Cleveland Browns. I guess behind the scenes, he's been trying to get some ownership in this. I do know he's a businessman. I think he has his own cigar. No, he has his own whiskey line for sure. I know that.
You know where his whiskey's made at?
Where at?
Can I give you context?
Give me everything. Pause.
I'm responsible for 2 famous people's whiskey. Actually, more than 2, but this man right here, I got him the line. My management team's the same management team. I got him the actual distributor and distiller. So,
really?
Yes, that's fact. Nobody wants to say that.
Show proof. Show proof.
Well, there is proof. You could go find out. So you can actually go do research. And I got Matt Barnes his. So it's fact. Go check it out. Jelani McCoy will tell you.
Well, why don't you bring your shit back?
Because I don't like the distributor and distiller.
But everybody else they popping off this shit, right?
They're popping because their name.
Okay, you got a name too. That's why you did it in the first place.
But I was the first one to start it with the name, and then Slapdick actually is not going to be very like long term because you can't really.
Not more. I know if I was your homie, I would have told you up front. But you got
see, you're not. But I am a marketing genius for this reason.
No, you're not.
If I just be real here, think about this. If I created Jason Brown whiskey, who's buying that?
Everybody.
Nobody.
No, but I would call it like.
Listen. Nobody.
Like coaches. Something.
No, I get all that. Yeah, but listen, but what was I known for at the moment when I launched it?
Being a coach. Last chance you.
No. Slapdick.
Last chance whiskey. Something like that.
Slapdick was the biggest name associated with my name. So guess what I did? Slapdick whiskey. So guess what? It got enough traction. So now if I launch Coach's Blend whiskey or JB, whatever, now it comes back bigger.
I hear you. I mean, agree to disagree, but I hope you're right.
Slapdick had to be the one that got it going, homie. And then, so I had the same marketing team, management team. They actually represent Charles. Charles came down. We actually all met together. He launched his whiskey there in San Diego at my same distiller. I got him there, and I got Jelani, got Matt Barnes and Stack and them their deal. Go ahead.
I would have did it like this. So I would have named the type, like the main brand name would have been like Coach JB something, but then I would have had a specific like, you know what I'm saying, like bottle or something that's like a Slapdick version from that. But the main title name of it would have been Coach JB something. Because that's thinking more long-term, big picture. It's okay. Like, I ain't got no fucking liquor, so the fact that you did it is still dope. But from a big picture standpoint, that's what I would have did.
Yeah, now I'm just waiting to get the right distiller. And because I found out there was some things going on behind the scenes that I wasn't, I'm just not part, I'm not going to put my name on.
Yeah.
And that's why I got out. These two make sense because their name's so big that, you know, Charles Woodson made it. In the distillery, we actually I got to see him blend it and made and I don't like it. Between us, I don't like it. But at the same time, I don't like it. I didn't say it's bad. I don't like it.
You know, I don't want to like.
But here's the thing though. The week 1, guess where it gets in? Raider Stadium. He gets global distribution because of who he is.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for him to keep it there. You know what I'm saying? That's most celebrities' liquor is not very good. I don't know one that's good. The best one is Sincoro, obviously with Michael Jordan. That makes sense, right? His name on something that's pretty good, right? That's just like my philosophy. I'm not gonna put my name on something that's not very good. Slapdick whiskey was very, very good, by the way. I'm not just saying it because of mine.
Terramana pretty good to tequila. The rocks.
No, it's horrible.
Well,
it's actually horrible.
You disagree? I think it's pretty good.
Conor McGregor's liquor, Eddie, is literally and figuratively fact. Go Google it right now. We can Google it right now, Smitty. Google it. You should Google it right now just to tell Eddie. It was rated the worst whiskey in the world, and I've literally spit out Conor McGregor's shit. It's so bad. So.
But like what
Eddie proves my point that he'll buy a celebrity shit because who it is and acts like it's good. Proper 12 is literally the worst shit I've ever tasted in my entire life.
I never had it.
It's fucking horrific, homie.
What determines if a whiskey's good though? To me,
and you know what?
Liquor is nasty.
You know what he sold? You know what he sold his shit for, Smitty?
What?
$600 million.
Yeah, I know. He made hella money.
Because he's the name, homie. It's the name. That's why it makes sense for like Matt and Charles Woods and the guys with big names. You can sell that shit wherever you want to go. Terramana is horrible. That means you've never had real tequila. Because if you think Terramana is good, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying the chat.
No, I'm saying you probably so. I'm not like a big drinker, so I'm not like a liquor.
Yeah, you like mixed drinks and shit. I get your point too.
Terramana is smooth to me though. I'm not gonna lie. Even when I take shots of it, I'm like, okay, like compared to some other tequila I've had, I'm like, it's not horrible. Like the Reposado is cool. I mean, it's smooth. I'm not tripping over this. You know, it's especially for the price point and everything. It's cool. That's all I'm saying. But it's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody said Kevin Hart's stuff. I haven't had it. Grand Coromino. I've heard good things about it though. They said Grand Coromino, Kevin Hart. They said his shit is good.
Yeah, I pretty much tasted most.
And some people say Shannon Sharp's stuff is good.
Yeah, like Case Azul and all that shit is horrible.
Cognac.
Yeah, it's like drinking what is it? Maple syrup. See, people over sweeten drinks to like, so people like girls a lot. You target the girl audience, so that's how most people that make their millions and billions of dollars they end up winning in the girls' audience because they make sweet drinks, obviously for girls.
You should do it that way. You're trying to make money.
Yeah, if you want to make the money, no doubt. But for me, like when I drink something like Mandela tequila, which is very high end, but it's so fucking thick. It's literally drinking like pancake syrup.
Yeah, I don't like. That's why I don't like a lot of vodka. Like Ciroc to me is nasty. It's so thick and syrupy to me. I don't like Ciroc at all.
See, I grew up liking Goose. I was Grey Goose. Grey Goose at the time, like Russian Standard, Grey Goose back in the day. Those were good tequilas. And then fucking the cheap one came around and it was the same. And then if you go to Costco, their liquor is better than fucking half this expensive ass shit out here, and it's all made by real distillers. You can get the Kirkland brand is better than all that other shit.
Kirkland's a really good brand. What's stopping you right now? Like you use the term waiting. I don't like that. We don't wait for shit. We go get it. So what are we doing? Like it's been enough time where we need to get this rebrand going. We need to get your bottle out, and then we need to also secondary to that get a show bottle out as well. We need to do more, homie. We're not doing enough right now, and I'm pissed off. So let me know what you need from me. Whatever call we need to make, whatever thing we need to set up, we need to get things going. And you can count on you go. I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm gonna break the record. So we need to figure this shit out.
What did I count?
How long I was talking?
No. How many times you said a particular word? 16. In that 30-second rant, you said this one particular word 16 times.
We.
It's so BPS that it's unbelievable. I got people texting me like, we back on. If you get that boo-doo-doo. We back on.
If you get that what?
What we gonna do? What we gonna do, Jimmy? If you get that voodoo, we.
Mm-hmm.
What is we gonna do?
We on.
I know what I'm gonna do. Never see we again. I'm confused as a motherfucker when we comes into this shit. It's funny. That's BPS 101 though.
I give it to you.
Anyway, we got Ryan Hollins on after this. Pride of Pasadena, John Muir High School, right here in Smitty's backyard. He lives right off Prairie. Just keep going up. 76, 78 Prairie.
And then 2576 Riverside. Keep going through Riverside. You'll run right into where he at. He has his name on his house, so you can't miss it.
You know, Charles, what to know? People are like, why is he Cleveland Brown? Why is he buying Cleveland Brown? Blah, 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 blah. Do you know why?
You get in where you fit in.
I've been around him enough, and I didn't know a lot of his history, being around him at the distillery and shit for some months, different times. He's from Ohio.
Yeah, he's a Midwest guy. He played in Michigan, y'all. Come on now.
But I'm just saying he's actually from Ohio, so that's why. Why does this guy keep saying this?
It's cool. Take it all. We got it.
No, but isn't that funny? Like, you could have a dude on that is a 1%er.
I just ignore it.
And dudes still be talking shit.
I just ignore it. I don't even say nothing about it. Don't give him the time of day. Don't give him the time of day. Jimmy, are you going on the yacht today again? You said so like every day this week you're going.
No, just today, and then I'm going back Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the holiday weekend.
Damn. So you gonna say Thursday, Friday off?
I'm taking the jet ski out there today and dock it up next to the yacht, and so I can have it out there because I haven't put it in the water at all. I got to prime it. I got to fuel it up. I got to get it on the water. I got to do some things. Get it out next to the yacht. Then I got to figure out somebody has to drive it out with me to where we go, or I got to pull it to get it to where we want to go and kick it.
You know, I've never gotten on a jet ski.
Me either.
Only because I'm like nervous though. Like, you know, I've been to Mexico. I've been all the places. I don't know, man.
Me either. And I bought like a 25 Yamaha, and it's a 320 horsepower jet ski, and I'm gonna be the first one to get on it.
How much money did you say you made every month again? Gross?
Yeah, it says ooh. Let me get we got a special guest though, man. Shout out to him coming on here. The pride of John Muir, man. Pasadena, SoCal native. Love watching him play. Got to be around him a few times. Our main man, Ryan Hollins.
Yes, sir.
Ryan, what up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, fellas? How you been?
Man, I've been cool. You chilling?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Are you still in SoCal?
Nah, man. I'm in H-Town, man. The kids still in school, so you know how that is.
No doubt. No doubt. Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I can't thank you enough. UCLA Bruin pride, obviously. I'm a Bruin fan for my whole life, so being around all this basketball stuff. I want to jump right into it. I asked all the guests we give then that played college hoop at a major level in the NBA as well. What's your biggest takeaway, man, right now? What's going on in the and I go in all the smoke with Matt, your teammate, obviously, at Clippers and other places. And they got kids being recruited right now, obviously, from Gilbert Arenas to Matt Barnes, to everybody that has kids getting recruited during this crazy time that we're in. What's your biggest takeaway, man, with this NIL thing and the portal combination versus when we grew up playing, how it is now, as far as it seems like it's just about the biggest bag gets the best kid, huh?
I feel like the wool is over everybody's eyes right now. I think that the national media and everybody, we got to take a deep breath and sit back and look, because as you said it, Coach, the biggest story right now that everybody's saying is these kids are transferring. It's the Wild West. They're getting what? They're getting too much money. That's the whole thing. They're getting too. Why are they making so much money? They're making still not the amount of money that they should be making, but this is years of free service that they've gotten, years of hustle. Coach, when you were young, or even maybe your parents' time before that, high school degree got you a good job, got you a good American living, as we say, right?
Yeah.
Then maybe when I was young, coming out, maybe a little around there, I would say it started to kind of shift where a college degree wasn't quite getting you a job right after college.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it don't do nothing for you. If you actually value the degree, it doesn't work. And for those who have either played a collegiate sport, worked there, been around some of these guys, ain't got nothing to do with school. They ain't come for school. School ain't there for them.
Yep.
School is there, bringing them there to watch them play football, basketball, whatever that sport may be, to bring revenue. And I challenge those also who, because you have some of the academic side, right? Hey, dog, you see that science building at UCLA? You see that big science? We built that.
Yeah.
And the mindset of where these funds go to, it's disgusting when you really get down to it. So I challenge people to really take a step back and point at, like, are we pointing at the right person? Like, look at that check that the president signed to himself the year prior. Look at the check of the TV deal. Look at the money. So when you complain about a backup quarterback getting $500,000, then transferring, and maybe I'm saying something. See, we know collegiate sports, right? Maybe I'm saying something wrong. Let me speak the language of somebody. You can die at 18 years old. You can die for your country at 18. You can smoke a cigarette. You can get drunk at 21, right? But you can't get paid to play a sport. All the people around you your coach is a professional. He makes more than some pro jobs. Your weight room, the weight coach is a professional. He makes more, especially at some of these programs than at a pro job. It's better at college than pro job. But the kids were professionals. Come on, man. There's something that's been wrong with that for a very long time. And then what happens is they got to give you some hush money to get you there. So let's say they had to give you a meal, give you some, because these kids been getting paid for a long time. So now you're in a shady deal and you got to stay because they got you, because you had to get your mama some money because you're the breadwinner at 17, 18 years old. You've been that since high school. You've been that for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Make amends meet because you take care of your younger siblings. So, guys, I can go on all day, but I think my challenge is to people to, when they talk about these kids getting money, before they complain, point at the right person. And you, if there was a job in Texas that paid you more money, hey, more money, you're going to Texas. If there was a job in Seattle that paid you more money, you're going to go. So, man, we have to fill the position next year. Bob just got up and ran to Seattle to make double the money. Yeah. God, we have to fill the position next year. Man, get out of here, bro. You'll be out of there in the gym. Just stay at the company because it's the company way. What's the company going to do for you and your family? And as athletes, what we got? We got a 4-year window. God bless these kids playing out there for 7, 8 years. And the game that I give back, if you got a kid, my young kid my son is coming up, reclassify your kid to younger. The reason I say this is because these kids ain't leaving, dog. And you getting the bag for 7 years, they're not leaving. So now what we're going to see is invest in the junior colleges, reclassify your kid because you can do it for free. If you have an ego about it as parents, if you want to reclassify them up, go ahead and do it by all means, because some kids get so big, so developed, they can go when it's their right time, their right class. You can't reclassify them back down. But the ego comes involved when I say do the 7th or 8th grade over again. Why not? It's a no-brainer. I graduated at 17. You know what that did for me? Nothing. I came into UCLA. I graduated at 21. 21. Luke Bamonte was a freshman. He was my same age. But Luke was a freshman by NBA standards. Ryan was a senior. Bro, we're the same age. You know what I'm saying? So reclassify your kid. Imagine if I had one. Shout out Pasadena, by the way. Shout out Pasadena. Appreciate you, coach. I heard you. I did. If we win on Pasadena terms, came out of college, bro. Weighed in at 205 pounds, 6'11", 205 pounds, and I grew an inch in college, become 7 feet. So imagine if I had put on that 10, 15 pounds of muscle, grew an inch, and I was still a senior. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have sat out. I wouldn't have had the red shirt. So now let your kids get 2 more years of maturation right now or else, because these kids ain't leaving. And if I'm a coach and now we got to win and I done paid $5-10 million for my quarterback, your son ain't playing, dog.
Right.
He better come in ready unless he's like that. So you better get your kid to have as much maturation as they can in high school, in middle school, and if not, JUCO and prep. Because now JUCO's about to jump because now it's a much bigger feeder. And now if they're saying that they stick to it, that those JUCO years don't count, come on, bro. That's going to be the minor leagues.
What do you say? Because I agree. The issue is for me, like these cats transferring 4 times in 4 years in high school, though. So the philosophy, getting 4 philosophies from 4 different coaches or cultures or ideologies, whatever. I don't know if the kids that I see or speak to now are growing to the rate that you're discussing because of I'm transferring 4 times to get the big time D1 scholarship. And then I will go in and then I redshirt like you just said we used to do. Now you don't want a red shirt. You want to play right away because you want to get the bag. So then what you do before you even play it down, you transfer already.
Yep.
So now they're transferring again in college before they even play. I think the growth of this thing is dying. I don't think our kids are even allowed to get mature to your point, because I think we're moving around too much. And the degree to point, I've been saying that for 5 years. Like the degree means nothing. It's a joke. And the computer labs and the math labs and everything else is built at every college in the country are built on football and basketball, March Madness and bowl games. BCS, you get 5-10 million just to go to a game. If you win the game, you're getting double that. So that all goes to the institution. People don't realize how that works. Then Title IX tied into that and all that. It's crazy right now. The degree means nothing, though, or they wouldn't have hit the Pac-12 and eliminated it, right? Because UCLA going to play Rutgers every week makes 0 sense when you talk about academics. Miss me with that shit. There ain't no academics involved in this shit no more.
Which it's you're absolutely correct. It's a problem because these kids aren't mature, and we live in the age where they lack accountability. And when I speak to kids, the first thing I challenge them on, there's a number of things, but I say, guys, if I'm your age, look at it like this: the first one of you that has a work ethic, the first one of you that has discipline is going to make a lot of money. Because there's so many of your partners, so many of your competition that is not disciplined, don't work hard, they're not accountable, they don't look themselves in the mirror, none of that.
Leave when it gets tough. Yeah.
Oh man, the first one. But I would say right now, making sure that the family structure is intact, even if that sometimes, a coach, it's not mom and dad. Maybe there's a trainer, a coach, like mentor, the accountability is there. So even if I'm transferring, doing my same deal at another place because it is a business. Now, the days that we grew up in where, man, you had to sit as a freshman to mature behind the seniors and juniors, and you saw the way they did it. So when your number was called, you were ready. That's what we were used to. That's not being called. I never believe in quitting, but I believe in doing your due diligence and moving forward somewhere else. Did I quit? Did I walk away because I wasn't good enough? Or did I quit because the opportunity wasn't there? Those are the questions that you ask yourself. Do I come in with a plan? Did I leave because coach yelled at me? Hold on, coach. I'm going to say that you're going to love this one. Did I leave because coach coached me?
Yeah.
Or did I leave because I wasn't good enough? Allow yourself to be coached. Let that inner circle be big. And the challenge I'm going to throw out, and I don't know, I want to see how you guys feel about this. I think that when it comes to an institution, for one, just like the workplace, offer more money, do a good job, know your value as an organization. You're going to have to revalue your assets every year. And guys, would this be a good plan? Let's say, coach, you were coming and you're like, man, how do I combat this? What if you were giving kids a 2-year deal. So let's say instead of just the quarterback making 10 million again, let's say you say, hey man, I got 20 million for 2 years. Then we can reevaluate. Hey, we have a school option on you, or you have a player option to step in. These are pro contracts at the end of the day. So coach, maybe you step in knowing you can align yourself and say, well, you guys want me to win a bowl game, raise this much money, and I got these guys for 2 years or 3 years. Or I'm gonna do it, we do handshake deals. Let's say you can only do 1-year deal. We do a handshake deal. I plan on getting you this. We're LA school. So hey, you're gonna have advertisements, you're gonna have deals on top of this. Versus I'm in Missouri somewhere, no disrespect to Missouri, or I'm in a place that's not as marketable, right? And no, I gotta pay a little more for those kids. Let's say, coach, you have a 2-year deal with your quarterback. For sure you got him for 2 years. So those things might help even out the field. Have a great environment, around your kids. Build something, So now when I come in, I can coach you up. I can coach you up a little different because now I got a 2-year plan with my freshmen, or I got my guys, or maybe I found a diamond in the rough. And he done signed a deal with me for 4 years, not knowing that he's cold right now. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe there's something that you can do. I'm taking you on potential. Shoot, some of these kids making $5 million on a team and they don't play. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just throwing out if there's different ways in which, and I heard this thrown around too. Coach, I don't know if you guys heard this. That they might go to a system where they would be a club. So like it would be like a USC football club. They would be paid as employees, and then you can implement some of these other tasks. So I think they're still figuring it out as we go. And then you could find a guy, you could do certain things. And right now your coaches are kind of stuck because it's like I can't take your money away. I can't penalize you if you're late. Like, well, what I do? I'm not the one paying you. The other entity is paying, the other entity's paying you, so you got your money. And I'm not voting for someone to take their money away. But I'd be damned if I was late. I won't go miss no money, coach. I was there 4 hours early. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like even if I'm late, I'm not late. Like we knew that, and I think that's something we'd like to see implemented.
Let me ask you.
Now go ahead, JB.
Before you, I just want to ask you, what's your take on like the Nico coming from big time California product, goes to Tennessee, gets up to $8 million is what the rumors were before he ever plays it down. If Ryan Hollins got $8 million to you alluded to earlier, just like going to Seattle or Dallas, if someone offered more money, $8 million, I'm coming. What is your take though on the other side of it? Now that you're a father, a coach, and all these other things, like you haven't played it down though. Like, where's our protection though for a guy that leaves let's be honest, a lower division in California too. It wasn't Mater Dei and Bosco and John Muir playing Artesia and Dominguez back in the day in hoops. This is like a middle of the pack high school you played at. You get $8 million to go to Tennessee, and your first game is fucking Alabama. Like, where's my protection as the coach? And then that kid now has left. After one year, he leaves. Now he's at UCLA, back home obviously. But where's that protection at? Because what stops that kid from leaving with my money? And then I guess the reward versus the risk. I don't know if this is sustainable in college athletics, basketball, football, baseball, whatever. But I don't know how we fix that.
I think the contract idea, Ryan, which we have a guest, Steve Kim, comes on all the time. He's been talking about for years. The 2-year contract, the 3-year, the 1 year, I think that solves it. It's like, okay, we know for a fact we got Nico or whoever for this allotted time guaranteed. After that, we can discuss and see what makes sense for both sides.
But they still make more than the coach. See, the kids are still making more than the coach.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard for me to.
Some of the kids,
Ryan,
though, let's be
get
clear.
your ass down, Ryan, and motherfucker, I make more than you. Like that's the part that is gonna be hard.
But let me ask Ryan this,
all right, here's the difference, though, Smitty. Here's the only difference.
Yeah.
The coach that gets fired, my ass. I had a contract though too, and it's both ways. If I leave and take that job in Texas for more money, guess what I got to do? Pay money back to the college because I'm under a contract that says that. Right. These players ain't, dog. They're bouncing like they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's the problem we have right now. At least coaches are under contract. You can say they leave too for better jobs. We've been doing that forever. I get it. And Ed O'Bannon, obviously my high school teammate, is the reason for the NIL shit with the video game. But at the end of the day, I don't think he was intending to wanted this. Like now
Let
that
me
he has
propose
kids.
this. Let me propose this, coach. All right, let's say I sign you to a 2-year deal or whatever, a 1-and-1 something, right? And you want to go, right? So the school should maybe, let's say you're on a 2-year deal, right? We can work it out. I have to buy you out that deal. I have to trade. Oh, trade might be wild. Like
No,
who knows? But maybe I'm the
coming.
maybe I'm the back low key. Let's say a trade if all parties agree. I don't think we should be moving kids if they don't agree. But what if I'm the backup at UCLA and I'm like, damn, what Nico doing coming here? But they're like, man, let's swap salaries. And let's say, not just because the university wants to go, the kid wants to go, but coach, what if like all parties agree? Boom. Go
It's happening right now. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. The trade thing is happening because the kid, so early grad, all right, let's say we want our kid early grad. You can get to the school for spring ball, right, in January. You should be a high school senior. That's a whole nother show. But let's say you go to Texas A&M and you're a freshman. We just had it happen. A kid left early, graduated, went to Oregon, got to bowl practice for the playoffs, was practicing with Oregon, who was a playoff team this past playoff round in December, and didn't play a snap. He left before the bowl season was over and went to Cal. Like, this just happened. So a kid that just graduated early high school goes to practice at Oregon, don't play there, leaves before the semester started, and goes to Cal. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't think we could get anything. And then my second question to that is, let me ask you this, Ryan. Who is taking these kids, instead of worrying about their bag and their transferring, who is teaching them how to fucking invest in a Roth, IRA or any of that? They're only worried about, it's these street agents and these trainers that really don't have anything other than how much money can you get, and I get part of that money. It ain't really the old school coach like me, like caring for the kid and saying, hey, dog, let's invest this cheese. You're going to be broke in 3 years after the league. Like, if your ass don't get. So I don't know.
I got one for you too. Let's make no mistake. It's candy for the baby. The work, and fellas, you know what the work is? The work is looking at these kids going, whoa, you got that? We don't gotta wait till you turn pro. They all, they had to sit back in the wings like he might have a shot. I'm gonna hang. He has a shot, and they know as intuitively as you do. And shoot, the parents might be worse than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got money. I need this, and they're blowing it. So here's things. You have to financially educate thoroughly, because what you don't want to be, and what's going to have to happen more, is the stories come out about the kids blowing their money, then they also don't go pro or never even had a shot to go pro, and they blow their money. So now as an institution, I have to combat it. So for the NBA, when guys go broke, the NBA, they really ever want to press the NBA, they say, yo, these dudes have to sit on 4 to 5 to 10 financial literacy courses a year. They come in and they get hazed to required financial literacy courses. So if then you choose to blow your money, you have been thoroughly educated. I also have an idea, guys, because of this. 401ks, retirement plans. Say, little brother, you're retiring at 21 to 23 years old. You're technically retired, and maybe retired from the money you're getting, because if you're getting $1 million to play those sports overseas, they don't pay that much money. Canada's giving you 200,000, right? 300,000 maybe to play football. So maybe we put in, you got to invest and create 401ks. You got to put retirement plans there. You got to put insurance plans. So make no mistake, the financial advisors have been jumping at this for the last couple of years, but it's something that those kids are going to have to look into. And let's say, coach, recruiting the kids at UCLA per se, man, we got the best 401k in the country. We match you 140%, just like the NBA does. Or, hey, we get a retirement. How would you like your money? Do you want your 10 million next year? Well, let's stretch this until you're 30. So until you're 30, you're going to make 150,000 coming into your pocket every year.
Yeah.
Stretch it out. Hell, you better stretch my money out, big dog. Coach, come on, man. Coach, at 21, you might be rolling through that thing too. You rolling through that thing
100%.
at 21, 22, right? At 18, for sure. For sure. But let's say I stretch it out. Let's say we stretch it out to your 30. Let's say we pay it off to your 30. You know what I'm saying? Like we do something like that. Or here, we'll give you a chunk signing bonus. Boom. Bow. Here's a $2 million signing bonus. Pay off all your bills, whatever. And we stretch it to your 30. Something like that. So I'm thinking there's just creative ways we're gonna have to take care of our kids. And these are things we got to jump on. But it's the Wild West, coach. Would that make more sense? Or like I do want to touch back on the insurance part. Let's say I paid $10 million to a quarterback. He came in early the day before the thing, he bounces. For one, I got to ensure that we're doing our best to appease these kids. So when we go in, we have to speak their language. My brother-in-law just shot me, man. He's the D-line coach, Darron Reynolds, over at ASU. And like I'm up there, we just hang, we family, dog. We hang to do nothing with nothing. So I'm up there in the coach's office with him. And this is much different than when we were getting recruited. The coaches are walking around the office. One, they got everything. I see why ASU is winning a football now. Their facilities are phenomenal. Shout out ASU. Bro, they have everything under the sun. You walk out the training cafe, the field is there, all the stuff is there. All the coaches are walking around like this. They're walking around FaceTiming the kids. They're going, hey, talk to Johnny. Hey, coach, what are you doing? Ah, man, we in here just kicking it. Like, you got to speak the language of these kids.
Yeah.
Coach, I'll be damned if the coach was ever FaceTiming you talking about, man, what you doing? Nothing, man. Like, that's the language.
Chilling.
You got to give them photo shoots. You got to speak. And if you're not speaking the language, you're out. And sometimes for us, our vision of what a head coach looked like was a certain way. Like, like we grew up in an authoritative way, all those things. Those times have to change. But I do believe that the tough kids win. And when I bring you on, I got to do a psych eval. And I would ask are you my type of kid? Do you fit my culture? Does your trash outweigh your treasure? Does the nonsense I got to deal with off the field with you match what happens on the field?
Right.
Because I'm gonna chase you around town if you're gonna win me some games. I'm gonna get you a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make sure those resources are there. So the accountability is there more so from the university side to jump on that. But I agree, it is a problem. And here's the thing too, especially coach with the quarterback positions. I get it, it would drive you nuts. Your quarterback leaves, your season's dumped. You need to step in with a backup quarterback with a good insurance policy, invest in that. And then for two, well, damn, how do you think these kids feel when they get dumped by universities? How do you think our generation felt when we were getting paid and all of a sudden we weren't getting paid or the money wasn't there because you didn't have a good game? You know what I'm saying? And those are the things that were happening. What, you gonna go blow the whistle? No, you ain't doing that. Like, you're just gonna have to transfer and be stuck. You stuck. Like, so now, okay, should I feel bad for the universities now that it's happening to them?
Now the problem is, when you say you're grown, though, and you come in demanding money in a recruiting meeting for your first time in the recruiting meeting, when I come to your house and visit and you say how much money you got for me, and that's it, that it ain't nothing else, then you're grown. And I got to treat you that way. I got to treat you as a grown man now. So guess what? Dog? Grown men you don't perform, you get cut. So that's why we've opened Pandora's box to where these kids don't want to face that music. And the parents can't face that music either. They want, but they don't want to do. That's the problem we have right now too. It's a double-edged sword. It's a fine line, man. It's like, I don't know if we get this pace back in this tube, and I don't have the answer either. But like, we have all these ideas, but at the end of the day, man.
Well, coach, here's the answer. The universities are going to challenge to do work now. See, you've always invested in young men.
Yeah,
we've seen it. You've invested in young men. As a man, I'm going to help you build and grow, and I'm not going to quit on you. And one day you're going to come back to me and say, I appreciate the work you did. They have to invest in these kids now. They have to invest in the colleges now. The NBA has been a player-run league for a long time, and some people can't stand it. And I get it. We do some obnoxious stuff, but it's built around the players and Adam Silver and the teams and the coaches and NBA players get coaches fired because they know if LeBron James stays on your roster, LeBron James is more valuable than the coach. Nikola Jokic ain't getting traded. Mike Malone, if you are not on the same page, and I don't know, I love Coach Mike Malone, I love Nikola Jokic, but if you're not on the same page with him, Mike, that extension ain't going to be there because we can keep this deal rolling without you. And that was just proved in the playoffs. So now the challenge says, we need more coaches that invest in these young men that get on the same page and that speak the same language. So you're going to see, Coach, more coaches and staff that hit it off with your job will be to hit it off with the players. And it hadn't had to be that before. And you're that type of guy that cares about those kids and can ride them. And guess what? Like, man, it's as simple as this, bro. Like, don't come yelling at me if you don't care about me.
Yeah.
If you can, my whole thing, right? Like, I never had a problem with coach yelling at me when I was getting minutes. Don't yell at me. I'm not getting no minutes, dog. You know I'm working. You know I want to be out there, right? Like, if coach right with you, he scream at you, he cuss you out, he call you all kind of. But you know he really cares about you as a young man and say. I'm not tripping. I'm mad at him. I'm in my feelings, but like I know he has my back at the end of the day. You know, I know that. I can feel the love. I know those things. So the accountability is going to drive back towards the coaches where before, but like, oh, you can't play. You're out of here. Whatever. But I got a guy lined up right behind you, bro. That's dead. That's for the birds now. Remember the man. You had dudes at Alabama. The third stringer goes league. He's like, man, I'm going to Texas Southern to go get the bag.
Chasing that bag. Nah, I love it, man.
Before we wrap up, I know you got some questions.
Yeah, but no, thank you so much, Ryan, for hopping on here. I want to transition real quick. Obviously, conference finals is going on. In the NBA, we got Pacers Knicks tonight. I'm from Indianapolis, so I'm rooting for the Pacers. And then obviously last night we saw game one, OKC and the Timberwolves. Timberwolves was in it all game. OKC closed out. But who do you like in both these series, and tell us why?
Oklahoma City. It's a bad matchup right now. Ant-Man, we love him. He plays on all heart. That boy gonna give it to you on both ends. It's an old school. It's a throwback style. He gonna talk his trash. He gonna try to back it up. He want the biggest dude in the room. He want LeBron. He want Durant. I'm on that. Like I'm on all that energy. So we love him. But you're not gonna out athletic. You're not gonna outwork Oklahoma City. They're extremely detailed and disciplined behind the scenes. Their scouting report is tough. They can play small. They can put Chet on Rudy Gobert. Rudy's not going to go post up Chet. So now we're all switchable 1 through 5, and they're the best team in the league at pressuring the basketball and helping and recovering, even though they are small. So Oklahoma City's going to win that. I'm extremely concerned from New York. I like the energy behind New York. I like the way. I'm with it. But I've been telling people that we're going to knock off Cleveland. They did. The Indiana Pacers are not just Halliburton, not just the most disrespected star in the league. The Pacers are the most disrespected team in the NBA. Now, there are some moments during the season where defensively they're abysmal. It was a cakewalk to get to the rim. They didn't look like much. They look uninterested. They weren't playing well together, but this is one of the more battle-tested group. It's Coach, you would love the Pacers. They're a throwback. There's nothing sexy. It's IQ. They got 3 point guards on. Name another team with 3 point guards on roster. They move the basketball. They play together. They'll make the kick-ahead pass. They play fast. Miles Turner in that system is probably the best that you can find. He's a horizontal player, okay? He can press to the rim, he can pop back, shoot the 3, and he's big enough to where he can play and hold his ground as a shot blocker. He's one of the top shot blockers in the league. So I'm concerned for the Knicks. I don't think they get past. I don't think New York gets past Indy, man. And I think it's going to shock everybody. And then when you got a group of guys that are motivated, but make no mistake,
you think Indy shocks everybody on the road again like they did in Cleveland tonight?
I think if they steal one of these games, the series is over. And they just need one. So when we're going on the road, right? We weren't tripping if we didn't get home court advantage. We just said we just need one. Now we got pressure. Now they getting tight. Now them boys get tight, and now you're not gonna rock out against us at our home court. That's just pride. So now we just defend home. So I can see them definitely getting one. Make no mistake, I love me some Brunson. Man, I love what their group can do. Paul Anthony Towns has an effect on the game, even if he's not scoring. He's going to take a lot of heat just because how talented he is, and you see what he brings to the table. So I do love that New York team, but they're going to have to play against a lot of ball movement. They're going to have to play against a lot of team basketball, And the thing about Rick is not gonna sit there and just let Brunson pick him apart, dog. He gonna trap Brunson. He gonna jump him. He gonna throw different defenders. He's gonna find that mismatch in what they do. So is New York talented enough? Absolutely. We just saw like before Tatum got hurt, we saw what they did to the Celtics. But ultimately, at the end of the day, man, low key. I like Indy, dog. I like Indy right now.
Trying to tell y'all, JB.
Hey, it's gonna be interesting to say the least, man. We'll see. Hey, as we get out of here, man. UCLA, what they got to do to get back in the mix here?
We gotta pay that bread, dog. Hey. No, sorry. I'm just keeping it. Hey, these new kids different.
I know.
Coach, I'd have went to UCLA for free. Oh, I guess I kind of did, right? I really did, right? Okay, but these new kids don't care, bro. These new kids don't care about UCLA. They don't care about. They like, who is John Wooden?
They don't care about Westwood, LA.
Who is John Wooden? Is crazy.
No, they don't know. They don't even know Baron Davis. They don't know that.
They better know BD.
The young kid, bro. You gotta think the young kids. They weren't born. They weren't born, bro. You're thinking us. They weren't born.
That's crazy.
They weren't born. They might not even remember Warriors, Baron Davis.
Yeah, they probably don't.
They're young, so it doesn't mean that like those 4 letters. We cried. I cried over them 4 letters, bro. Like you couldn't tell me nothing. And Coach Lorenzo Romar, God bless him, I was signed to St. Louis, and he knew when that call came from Lavin, he knew he's out. Big fella's out. That was the one call Coach Romar didn't want to see. Coach, I know you've had some kids, and you know if that one call comes through, you're not even mad. You're like, he gone. I lost him. We were here. If you want to transfer, something else happens, I'm here with you. You need me one day. I call Romar on the phone. I talked to him more than I did to Howland, Lavin, any of those guys.
I used to kick with Renzo up in Washington, man, when Sark was the head coach for football. So I knew him from UCLA days, and I was like, it's crazy. Ben Howland, you play for Ben, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a Ben Howland story. I got to know. I know he had a hard. Any job at UCLA has to be one of the hardest, right, in all of sports because of John Wooden and 11 rings or now 12 and all that. But you guys had a great teams, made a lot of good runs and loaded rosters, a lot of NBA talent on those teams. What was Ben? How did Ben Howland keep you guys all together?
Man, here's the reality. We'll be a straight shooter with this. Ben came in, he did a hell of a job. It was a job for us to win. And he did something that rare. There's 1%. Right? You talking about 1%ers in the show earlier, Coach, that 1% actually do, and that's go 3 straight Final Fours. Unfortunately, at UCLA, they need 3 straight championships. They don't give a darn. They don't give a hoot about any of that. But shout out to Ben. He was disciplined. He taught me how to defend, how to be detailed. He was tight. And I think for Ben, he kind of lost grasp of what the new kids brought to the table. You could cuss out Ryan Hollins. He wasn't quitting, dog. You could cuss out Cedric Bozeman. We just going to figure out, pay our dues and get there. The new generation that he brought in, them kids felt entitled, and that's kind of what fell apart there. Now, funny Ben Howland's story. He was strict, right? Ben was tight, dog. He was tight. He wasn't going for no nonsense. He wasn't doing nothing. We're in San Diego. And we're getting to play in the tournament. When it came to like shoot-arounds, Coach didn't play. He was more anal than anybody. If the janitor walked through and shoot-around was going on, Coach, he'd be way up in the thing. Who is that? Get him out of here. We got shoot. He's calling the, hey, who is this? I mean, the kid,
that's
anybody. Shoot-arounds are sacred, right? So that was the deal. No nonsense for nobody. I mean, we stop everything. You don't watch our, you know what I'm saying? So we're in San Diego, and we're at San Diego State, and we're going through the deal before the tournament, right? I think we had we had Alabama, right? They got some dogs, right? And we're going through shoot around, and he looks up, way up at San Diego State. You know how to do basketball just really tall. And he's looking up, and he see this figure out there. He goes, "Who's that?" And he said, Chris Carlson, right? Chris Carlson is the assistant, right? He said, Chris, who's that? Is you who's this up there? And then Chris is like, well, coach, I don't know. I'm not sure, blah, blah, blah. We hadn't started yet, but like, Ben, my cheesemo, like Ben is going through it. So he walks up, he gets a little closer. Who the blank is that? He going up there. Hey, who are you? Hey, what are you doing up there? And the dudes just look at him like this, and he's not moving. So Ben's, who the F does he think he is? So coach walks over. Now he's getting pissed because he's looking at guys not moving. He goes all the way to the corner of the court. Starts cussing the thing out. Who the F do you think you are? Blah, blah, blah. Get in the F out of here. Chris, get up there. Da, da, da. And the thing's not moving, dog. It's a statue. It's a statue. Nah. It's a statue.
Motherfucker had OCD on nobody.
Ben is cussing out the statue, dog. And it was like a cleaning service or something. And the statue's stuck like this. And it's, it's about 6 feet tall, whatever. And it's just a guy sitting like this. The mannequin, the paper, it's a paper cutout. It wasn't even a mannequin, it was a paper. And Ben's going great, but it was like, all the way up there. And coach, it's a cutout, coach. It wasn't a real person. But he's just looking at me, coach. Hey, he was
that's what shit JB would do right there. Just get mad.
That's what he likes. So hey, JB was like,
the real one.
Hey, walk through is sacred. You know that.
Yeah, walk through was the most fucking important thing.
I know y'all started cracking up, Ron, after that. I know y'all was cracking up.
Oh,
hey, Brian, man. No doubt. Hey, man, I can't thank you enough, dog. I appreciate you hopping on here with us, man. Hope everything's well out there with you, and hopefully you get back to LA. We'll see you. You go to the Pump Brothers thing ever?
Man, if I'm out, I definitely roll through. Shoot, they got any spot in LA, any hot popping spot. You hit the pumps, you know where stuff is. But JB, keep it up, brother. I'm a throwback guy. I'm a worker. I'm an old school. I'm blessed. I wasn't supposed to be here. I paid my way. I paid my dues. I love the integrity of the game, the love of the game, the hard work. You can't sacrifice it. We put in a lot of work to be in this position, man. I know you fellas feel the same way, and the integrity of the sport, the game, and all these things. Hopefully, we can get back to it, and these kids can get paid. And shoot, you even look in the NBA. We went to a throwback type of year, man. These dudes fighting and battling and elbowing, and we wasn't soft this year. The NBA basketball is back. So anytime you fellas need me, man, I'm down, man. And keep it up, coach. You know it.
Appreciate it. No doubt, brother. I appreciate it. Be safe, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Ryan Hollins, man, UCLA Bruin legend. Played on some great teams. Man, we 15 minutes past. I know Smitty got a meeting. I got a meeting. I got to get out of here real quick. We'll be back tomorrow. Truth Telling Thursday. Steve Kim, loaded lineup all week long. And then I'll be on the yacht all weekend after today when I put this jet ski in the water, Smitty.
Well, me and Jimmy, we're going to be on Discord all day today, y'all. Be ready.
Got the drone cracking, too.
Okay. Don't
I'm
drop it.
almost crashed in the water, though. But anyway, we'll figure that out. We'll see you tomorrow. Truth Telling Thursday. Unpaved, 10 a.m. Pacific in about 45 minutes with Shaun Salisbury and I. We'll see you there. Peace.
Mr. Real JB, you better find the skin real quick.